storage once again will defeat um, this guy, and that's it. At least I would have played the tower the whole day, which is great. See, I was gonna defeat their dragon, but right now they're fighting each other, so I don't really need to do stuff. My apologies. Okay. Is it a bit hot? Okay. Got so much to do. Good. Not sure where they are. I don't think they're fighting each other. It kind of sucks, but it's okay. I really think that one of them is good, one of them is not great. It's warm AF in the apartment. Ah, I understand what happened. Sorry, guys. I'm honestly tired of Elden Ring. Six hours today. Fuck. Good. We lost 12 minutes of content for the shield. Good, because they're fighting. The headache from playing this much. Headache from heat playing this much. I love this. And putting it stronger. And don't put himself together. We're good. Nice. And I died. Mm-hmm. We know that this guy is a boss. Try to work it together. I love this. With the one. They'll fight together. The tower. Mmm. Super hard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice. Look how strong he is. Now you know the coolest thing? A zone before. A single zone before. We had another one. It was much weaker. Good. I'm something to watch in the background.
Shout out to Local Cal Live.
Okay. So you have to go. Oh. With the other phone.
Shout out to Local Cal.
Just enough.
Live.
Boogie, I'm gonna need you. Clock in! We're doing a show! Why are you looking at your phone right now? We're doing a show. Why are you upset? Clock in! We're doing a show! Enjoy, Grim. Clock in! We're doing a show! You're gonna play that every time I have a sip? Yeah, I'll make a sound for every time you drink alcohol, bitch. You need to lock in. If I make a sound for every time you drink alcohol, it would be the entire show would just be that sound. Clock in! Let's get some more Becky stuff going. Boogie, get rid of that right now. No, Boogie, I am not doing this. Boogie, you're driving me insane. Like, I'm gonna quit, dude. I don't need to do the show. Do you want the blanket going to? It's a cow. Yes! We're doing a show! We are doing a f***ing show! This is not a hangout. Go to Bowls and hang out. Go to Test and hang out. We are doing a f***ing show!
Hey guys, Dabrowski here, coming in again with another video. Gamers, once again, the huge baby known as Keemstar is in the eye of the storm. So the other day we talked about how his stupid ass got drunk and said on stream in front of thousands of people that he would be willing to pay for the legal fees of an alleged rapist. This all came to be after a solid week of the gnome talking non-stop about his latest obsession, which is former employee Becky Boop. Well, this time he wanted to keep talking about Becky. However, it wasn't only the audience who was already tired of listening to Keemstar obsess over that woman. This time, Boogie, who had repeatedly suggested that they should talk about something else, finally had enough and he stood up to Keemstar and told him he should stop gooning to Becky, which had ridiculous consequences for the show. But it all started with Keemstar showing once again that he's already an old-timer and he f***ed up the intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on Locale Live. Wait, what the? Why does it say no data? Am I live? The fuck? Am I live? What happened? Oh shit. Things are breaking. I'm so confused. Am I live right now? Can I get W's in the chat if I'm live? My whole shit just said no connection. Now it says excellent connection. What the fuck is going on?
Damn.
No data? No data? What do you mean no data? I don't know. Let's just start the show.
This is so stupid.
What an old fool. This is the same guy that was crashing out on other people for not being able to run OBS, by the way. So yeah, I just want you to pay attention to the next clip, specifically at how good Keemstar's mood was before everything went to shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the absolute worst podcast on all of YouTube. You're watching Locale Live. Power Rage, we appreciate you for that 5 gifted. And Snaggletooth, thank you for the 9 months at PayPig. We do got a new PayPig sound, and we got another sound, so I'm really excited about that. What are we doing today? I have no idea, because I've been in the woods since I woke up. Let's find out.
Yeah, right, I have no idea, he says. He was probably the whole day thinking about how he was going to tear a new one into Becky, only to get extremely disappointed after. And surely I must not be the only one thinking how this dude is turning into DSP more and more. Like for real, and you sound for PayPix, literally the same shit DSP be pulling.
Who's gonna do a $20 contribution so we can have some banana animations? Remember, we have banana animations for $20. Also, $20 contribution tonight, you'll get a banana animation and sound effect for Donkey Kong. It's kind of pertinent to do that when I'm playing Donkey Kong, so please support the stream tonight.
Crazy. Anyway, let's go back to Keemstar taking a massive L.
Let's find out. Excuse me, we're doing a show,
Yeah, I was watching Retro.
and you're on the wrong mic.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
What do you mean? Yeah, you're on the wrong mic.
I haven't been all day. I haven't been all day, but I have to change right now.
Did we just get a, I think we got a redirect from Savage. Thank you so much, Savage. Omega, welcome to Cash Cow. You're on the wrong. Boogie, I'm gonna need you. Clock in! We're doing a show! The f is that? Boogie, when you're not focused on what we're doing, you're gonna get... You told me to fix the mic, so I was fixing the mic. Okay, did you fix the mic?
Thanks, hold on.
The fact that the mic was on the wrong thing might mean that you need... Clock in! We're doing a show!
Yeah, in case you don't remember, these two have been fighting for like a week now because Keemstar got mad at Boogie for being on his phone and eating during the show, and also because he pays too much attention to his dogs, according to Keem at least.
Stop looking at your
I
phone.
spent all day working on stuff for today's show.
Why are you looking at your phone? Why are you looking at your phone right now? We're doing a show.
I got a text and I want to make sure it wasn't from Batgirl.
Clock in! We're doing a show!
The show. Don't play that shit. Stupid. You're being stupid.
It makes you take corrective action.
Why are you upset? Clock in! We're doing a show! What did you just drink?
Beverage?
What did you just drink?
The same thing I always drink every
You're
show.
not
so I can't
allowed
be-
to drink Mountain Dew.
Starting when?
You've never
Now.
been allowed to.
I literally, your coach, the one you put in charge of my health at that camp,
Shout out
told
to
me
Savage.
that I can drink 0-calorie drinks as much as I want.
Damn, dude, imagine if someone would play that sound every time Keemstar drinks during a show. That shit would last over 10 hours with all of the interruptions. Bro is not actually telling people not to drink during the stream, right? What does he think he is, an Egyptian pharaoh or something? He won't start lashing people next? Jeez.
Yeah, Savage just did a show and apparently ripped into her former boss who's not paying her.
Nice. I want to hear that. we
Talk about Becky for 6-7 straight hours tonight and see if we can just keep going. Is that supposed to see?
don't have that kind of time tonight, Boogie.
Let's make it. It's worth it just to talk
Well,
about Becky.
listen, I don't necessarily want to, but she did say some wild shit last night that, you know, she's going to do a whole reaction to Batgirl's OnlyFans.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's not. Let's not. I think that's a good idea, Becky.
Yeah, that's gross. But I'm just saying, like, who else is doing that shit?
There's a couple of things to unpack here. First, notice how Boogie once again tried to stop Keemstar talking about Becky, but the obsessive Nam just wouldn't stop himself. Second, remember how we were all wondering why in the hell would Keemstar choose Bad Girl over literally anyone else to be the third seat on the show? Well, once again, Goonstar has entered the chat. So what he said about Becky reviewing Bad Girl's OnlyFans, it's kinda true, but this wasn't really an OnlyFans. This was actually a PHAB profile that apparently has Bad Girl in it. So Becky decided to drop this nuke in my DMs when I was at a concert surrounded by people, and holy shit, I was glad I did not open that at the time, because yes, indeed, Bad Girl has a PHAB profile, and yes, there is porn in it, a lot of it. So I guess now we know why Goonstar decided to have Bad Girl on the show.
I like the taste of it.
You got it, Grim. Enjoy, Grim.
Lock in! We're doing a show!
You're gonna play that every time I have a sip? Yeah, I'll make a sound for every time you drink alcohol, bitch.
You need to lock in. You need to lock in.
If I make a sound for every time you drink alcohol, it's all the entire show will just be that sound.
Lock in!
There's
We're doing a
dogs
show!
barking.
Yes, they're gonna bark as much
There's
as they
dogs
want.
barking. You need
They're
to
gonna
lock
bark as much as they want. If someone's at the door, they're going to bark.
Lock in! We're doing a show!
Damn, dude, I hate it when Boogie and me think alike. It honestly makes me feel dirty. But I mean, the fact is right. If he had to play a sound every time that other drunkard takes a sip of alcohol, the show would last forever.
Why you
I'm trying to mute the mic. You're your pussy ass because you can't handle dogs barking.
I'll hit the button.
Don't. It's stupid. That's stupid.
Listen, you texted me earlier, whining and crying and all this other stuff, so that's why I titled the video. So why
No,
don't you...
I told you. This can be over if you want it to be over. If you with me today, it's not over, and I will back. I told you that.
You'll do what back?
I'll throw it back on your ass. I'll right back. I promise you I will. Tip me today. I guarantee it. You won't like a goddamn thing I've said it for you, but I don't have to do none of it. I don't have to do a single goddamn thing to you.
I want to see it. Let's see it.
And the time is right.
Oh boy, Keemstar was really going to regret pushing Boogie's buttons that day. But I can understand the fatty. I mean, Keemstar has to be the most annoying human-like gnome to work with. Bro is really the embodiment of don't dish out if you can take the heat, or whatever that phrase is.
Why are you upset? Have you thought about it?
Yes, quite a bit.
Have you thought about it? Okay.
Quite a bit,
Why
quite a bit.
exactly are you upset?
I booked an emergency therapy session last night to talk about this, and why I'm upset is very simple. I signed back up for BetterHelp. What's the deal? I need therapy anyway. I go in and out of therapy. Why are you laughing?
Lock in! We're doing a show!
Why are you doing that?
Why do you need a therapist? You have a show.
Because I wanted
You
to
can talk
understand
on the
why I'm
show.
acting out. I wanted to understand better why I'm acting out now.
Why not just ask ChatGPT like you always do?
I did, and I also asked the therapist. And you know what? My therapist said the same goddamn thing as ChatGPT. So interesting about that, isn't it? Interesting.
Well, I guess you don't need therapy then. I guess ChatGPT.
ChatGPT knows me better by now because it knows I literally had my ChatGPT look at my entire YouTube transcript, everything I've ever said on YouTube. It took it hours, but it gathered all of it. It gathered my Wikipedia page. It gathered other posts, my Reddit history. It knows me better than I fucking know me. No therapist on the planet can get to know me that well.
Damn, dude, if it knows everything, I'm honestly surprised it still talks to Boogie. I mean, I think even artificial intelligence would have second thoughts on talking to someone that faked cancer, but I guess I'm wrong.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Boogie.
What?
Why are you upset?
She thinks, and I think this is right. ChatGPT also thinks this is right.
Welcome to Cash Cow Ghost Lake. God, I'm locked in. Sorry.
Last month, I worked really hard on the show, and then we hired CD, and he was a nothing burger, right? And I worked really hard to try to whip CD into shape. I whipped Rastov into shape. You shipped off Rastov. I tried to ship CD into shape, and it was impossible. But at least he's doing better, right?
Better.
And so I took on all this additional duties, and I feel unappreciated by you because I like the paycheck. The paycheck's enough, but I look at you as a friend now. I literally been invited to your wedding. You're my best man. And when my friend treats me with disrespect, it hurts my feelings. And I'm the kind of asshole that wants to hurt someone back.
Well, Fatty, your first mistake was ever thinking that Keemstar was a true friend. I mean, everybody knows you can't be friends with an evil demon. All Keemstar wants is having people around him that are somehow worse than he is, so that he can feel better about himself for being a giant douchebag. Bro spent 2 years building this echo chamber, and now his ego is out of control, and he has developed a big-ass god complex.
I didn't disrespect you. I told you we're doing a show. I need you
I
locked in.
understand. But if I check a text on the same show where you pissed 6 times, I don't see the problem.
Okay, I can't help it because when I do a show, I drink as
I can't help it. When I get a text, I have to check it sometimes.
I drink. This is not even alcohol. I just drink. When I do the show, my mouth needs to be
Double
moist
use in
so I
chat.
can
Double use in
speak.
chat if you can hold your fucking piss for 2 hours.
I
Double use in chat. If
slam
you're an adult
liquids
and you
when
want to
I
narrow
make
your urethra,
content.
Bro, Keemstar is cooked. I'm like 95% sure that he has diabetes. It actually makes sense. He's getting fat around the waist area. His face looks all f***ed up. He said he drinks all the time because his mouth gets dry, and he goes to pee all the time during the show. And those last two are the most common ways you can actually tell if you have diabetes. Bro is cooked. He really needs to get himself checked because with all the sugar that he consumes on the daily, he's going to end up dying before Boogie does.
and you want to narrow your urethra, or whatever the fuck you have.
Leo, lock in! We're doing a show!
Off! Leo! Fuck!
Lock in!
I'm sorry.
We're doing a show!
Are you still mad about my loud ass fucking barking dogs?
Lock in! We're doing a show!
Are you mad about my dogs?
Yes, you need to shut the dogs up.
on the network that has loud ass motherfucking barking dogs.
King Boogie just wants Daddy.
Okay, dude, not gonna lie, that actually caught me off guard and made me chuckle. Boogie can be funny sometimes, if only he wasn't a massive lying sack of shit.
Just so you know, you're hitting buttons over the TTSs. I'm gonna.
Lock in! We're doing a show!
Every time you complain about my dogs, you're gonna hear that sound. 2 years we've worked
I
together. 2 years
like
those dogs have had to
I
bark.
like the loud ass motherfucking barking dog song.
Suddenly your pussy is got dog sand in it, and you're complaining about a dog barking.
Because it's annoying.
They barked for 2 years.
Nobody watching this show wants to hear your loud ass
Suddenly-
motherfucking barking dogs.
Who? Did you watch that? Have you watched this before? The show? Did you give a shit
It's
that
just
sometimes Leo and Sammy wanted attention?
Your dogs
A lot of
are
people on this earth are
disrespectful.
fans.
They're
A lot of
disrespectful.
people.
You can just shut your door. Your dogs are disrespectful as
I
to our
don't
show.
want to. I don't want to.
Shut
I love my
the
dog.
door.
Sammy's a senior dog. He's
Don't
15
care.
years old. I don't
Don't
know if he's ever going to
care.
be
You
me.
can
I want
just
to
shut the
for
door.
when he is. He's allowed to sleep on the floor. He's allowed to sleep on the couch. I want an eye on him at all times. You've owned a senior dog. You know what it's like.
Remember how moments ago Boogie was claiming that Goomstar was his friend? Well, yeah, some friend he is. Bro telling him he doesn't care about him or his dog is something a true friend would say, huh?
Oh, Sammy.
You can take 2 hours out of your day to do the fucking show without your dogs.
And it was never a requirement until Sunday.
You have a roommate, you have
It was
a
never
girlfriend,
It was
you
never
have
required
all
until
these
Sunday.
people in your house
People in
that
chat
can
W
deal
in
with
chat
the
if you love
dogs.
Leo and Sammy. W's in chat if you like to sleep
Yeah.
occasionally.
Leo
W's in
and
chat
Sammy.
if you don't
Fine.
mind
Would you do the show without me?
When
Would you like to do the show
someone
without
knocks on the door, they bark. Who cares?
I don't
Who
need the
cares?
show. You
Who
need the
cares?
show.
Okay, does this sound
I
bothers
don't
you?
need the
Does
show.
that sound
You need the
bothers
show.
Does that sound bothers you?
Wrong
Does that
sound.
sound bothers
You
you?
can't even click the right one.
Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Never going to happen.
Let's try.
Are you hitting a button that's making barking dog?
Bitch about it some more.
Dude, Keemstar is such a weirdo, man. Why is Bro acting like a crazy girlfriend? Like, literally, Bro is asking Boogie to choose between him or his dogs. I mean, what's next? Is he going to go through his socials and tell him to block all women? Jesus, what a huge baby.
Guys, I know a lot of people are upset that we're going to talk about Becky, but there was a clip that didn't get played yesterday where she laughed at this is one of our fans that messaged her that lost their child. All right. Now, were they trolling? I don't know. Is it real? I don't know. All I know is somebody donated to her and let her know that they lost their child. And this was her response.
No, with $10, feel better and know that you still look beautiful. Oh, thank you. Well, I did have my. Oh my God, Zachary. You said it. You said yes, a baby, but you didn't say like baby human, not baby tadpole. I don't fucking know. I'm so sorry, Zach. That's horrific. What happened? I mean, what do you mean? Stop it, Gemini. Don't tell. Don't.
She couldn't stop laughing. She just kept laughing that one of her donators lost her child.
Well, if Becky actually laughed at something like that, she's as much a horrible person as Keemstar is. But Bro didn't even bother to show the message that she supposedly laughed about in the chat. I mean, again, are we just supposed to believe everything he says? And anyway, what right does Keemstar have anyway to moral grandstand on anything? Isn't this the same guy that while beefing with another content creator that had cancer or some shit said that he couldn't wait to report on his death with a big old smile on his face?
Was Keemstar, during a beef with content creator Total Biscuit, said that he can't wait to report on his death.
Can't wait to report your death.
Though Keem said it in jest, these words stuck with many, as Total Biscuit several months ago announced that he was suffering from a terminal cancer.
Disgusting, really. Anyway, after that, Boogie would get tired of the whole Becky talk, and he would tell Desi to bring him a pillow and a blanket, as in the Becky stuff is boring as shit, and Keemstar would feel really insulted by this.
This guy's got more Becky content.
Clock in! We're doing a show!
I'm not getting over
I love that blanket. It looks so comfy.
Oh yeah, we got it. It's just got it in the mail. It's cow thing. Don't know if you appreciate that kind of thing, Kim.
Oh yeah.
Let's get some more Becky stuff going.
Boogie, get rid of that right now.
No comfort.
Boogie,
No comfort.
Boogie, I am not doing this. Boogie, you're driving me insane. Like, I'm going to quit, dude. I don't need to do the show.
Do you think we could talk a little bit less Becky shit? Is that a deal?
Boogie, I will go to a fucking beach, sit on a beach, and drink myself
Oh,
stupid.
on October 1st, instead make a show?
I'll be surrounded by pussy and just sip on my little pina coladas, and I'll live my life, my final days on a beach.
Can you stop with me? Because I'm with me.
Tim, dude, that sounds like an amazing deal, not gonna lie. I mean, it's a win-win situation. Keemstar forever one of YouTube, Boogie probably having to get a real job to pay his house, and none of us free of the pulsating brain rot that the lol cow universe is. One can only dream.
Get that out of here. I'm gonna leave. I'm literally gonna leave. You
I'm
want to do the
telling
rest of the show?
you, stop. You mean,
Hour and 30 minutes left. You want to do it by yourself? Because I'll leave.
I'll keep the blanket, but I'll get rid of the pillow. It's cold in here today. Do you want the blanket gone too? It's a cow.
Yes, we're doing a show. We are doing a fucking show. This is not a fucking hangout. Go to Bowls and hang out. Go to fucking Test and hang out.
thank you.
We are
No,
doing
thank
a fucking show.
No, thank you.
I am going to lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Wow, call the Wemblance, bro. What a big baby, dude. Imagine crashing out with a pillow and a fucking blanket, man. Besides, everyone is telling him that this whole Becky shit is getting old. How did we go to stuff like making Boogie pick up the trash in the streets to this lame-ass nonsense? This show is fucking dying, dude.
Is this okay or should I move it, boss?
Dude, Marijuana is saying Keem is obsessed. Marijuana, just so you know, your fucking hero over here just laughed at a kid dying, and this was her response.
Oh, okay. So talking about her every time she does something stupid is being obsessed with her now? Okay.
She's a piece of shit. But here's the problem, okay? And this is why I think we should do it a little less. She's always going to be a piece of shit. She's never not going to be. So unless this is just now the Becky show, we need to scale it back a little tiny bit. Is that a thing we can do?
I mean, I think we should cover the crazy shit that she does. It just keeps escalating every time.
Just the crazy.
There's like-
It keeps escalating every fucking time.
You don't understand. Okay, all right.
Let's just pick the craziest clips. Is that okay? There's 20 things in there. Let's cover some.
So that wasn't a crazy clip? She just laughed at
Yes,
us.
exactly. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Then why am I
That
being
was
criticized?
crazy ones.
Why am I being criticized then?
Bro, this dude cannot take even the lightest criticism. And also, it's not like Boogie was crashing out while telling him to move on from the Becky stuff. He was being reasonable for once, but Cringe Star doesn't care because he's in fact obsessed with Becky Boop for reasons that escape my comprehension, but he is. And so he can't help himself but to talk about her and get extremely butthurt when people tell him to move on.
Okay, go ahead, Buggy. What are we talking about next? It's up to you.
Well, I'd like to talk about the craziest clips. Let's not throw 30 of them. Just the really wild
I threw
ones.
the docket in the recycling bin. I no longer have access.
Well, I'll bring it up then. That's simple.
Yeah, Boogie, what's the next crazy clip that you can think of on there that Becky has?
I don't know. I worked today on a bunch of different things. Worked with D-Money to get some clips going. He didn't have anything. I didn't have anything. But I just thought we'd get comfortable with the Becky stuff. Do the same thing our audience does when we start talking about Becky. Stop interacting.
We can look at the clips that I have that I put in my section where I dress like
There you
Becky.
go. That'd be fun.
Day.
Wouldn't that be fun, Kim? That'd be fun.
I was Timu Becky.
That's funny. Let's see that.
It was really bad. I hated it.
That's funny. Let's do that.
Bro, this is just pathetic at this point. Mind you, we're witnessing Keemstar, a 70-year-old man acting like a 5-year-old. It's actually mind-blowing. Somebody bring a pacifier for the big baby. Jesus, dude.
Show the background clips real quick. I'll help you out.
What, doesn't he? He doesn't have access to the docket anymore. He just threw it away.
I am not doing the docket. I'm not.
Well, then talk about something else.
It's the most insane shit that's happening on the internet right now is Becky. All right. How do I know that? Because I'm the fucking expert. I know fucking what is viral, what is trending, what is the news topic. But okay. If you, Rastoff, people in our Discord, and fucking some people in the chat want to play this whole "you're obsessed" game, then we won't talk about it. What are we
I
going to
didn't
talk
say
about?
obsessed.
No,
That
y'all
was
want to play the
marijuana.
game.
I'm
Y'all want to
telling
play.
you.
Trust me.
I'm telling
I
you.
know what the main story
We
is.
don't need to cover
I do this for a
everything
living.
all the time.
I do this for a living. I've been doing this for fucking a decade. I know what the main story is at all fucking times. But if y'all think you know better, what?
La solution parfaite pour l'école, c'est un forfait prépayé de chat sans fil. Pour jaser sans relâche, choisissez un forfait prépayé de chat sans fil.
Think you know better? What are we talking about?
Tim, dude, if Keemstar really thinks that Becky Boop is what's trending on the internet, bro really is washed up. My guy is absolutely clueless. I mean, I get that because Becky is the object of his obsession, he might think that everyone is interested in that story, but I'm sorry to break it to you, Keemstar. Nobody outside of your little cult-like community has any fucking idea who the Becky Boop is, and also nobody gives a shit. You're the only fool that spends the whole day with Becky in your mouth. It's crazy, dude. You guys should get a room and be done with it. Jesus.
Look, I think the Becky stuff has its place, and I'm glad to talk about the big stuff. And that was a big clip. I was just f***ing with you, man. Marijuana's the one criticizing him. I was just f***ing with you because you've been f***ing with me, and I'm tired of being f***ed with.
You're both flying too close to the side. Oh my god, you're gonna get burnt. Can we pull up the fan art that I have in my section of the docket to show you guys?
Docket's gone.
I'm not using the docket.
All right, well, I'll go for myself. Did you guys see the new Lego, like the leak of the Lego that's coming out, where it's the Death Star, but it's literally just a stupid fucking slab, and it's not even like a genuine sphere, and they're trying to charge like $1,000 for it?
I don't watch Star Wars.
Big baby Kim acting up once again. What is he going to do next? Throw himself on the floor, scream and roll like the big baby that he is? And by the way, it was funny seeing Batgirl trying to save this absolute train wreck, but well, there's really nothing that can be done once baby Kim is in a bad mood, is it?
The struggler super chatted $26.85. Imagine doing 12-hour shifts and come home to Boogie ruining this show. Boogie, sort yourself out.
What did I ruin?
Fired.
What did I ruin? He had some fucking clip shouting at me for drinking Mountain Dew. He f***ed with me. He f***ed with me. I was glad to do a show today. If this man can piss 5 times a show, I can check a text once. If he's going to talk about Becky every episode, I'm allowed to get comfortable and check out a little bit.
Okay.
Thank God.
All right,
I'm allowed to tab to Discord and see what they're talking
You
about.
run the show, dog. You run the show.
No, I'm glad to let you run the
Run
show. I do what I do here, and that's all I can do. If I could run a show myself, I would have needed your help, and I'm glad I got your fucking help. I'm glad to be on a show with you. But when you f with me, I'm going to f with you.
I don't need this. You do.
I was so excited to show you guys the funny shit that I had, and now everything has just been soured.
Oh no, baby Kim is angry. Poor baby Kim. He probably went back to the cradle to suck on his thumb a little bit till he feels better. Or maybe he went to put some more white glow in his baby bottle. Poor little baby Kim.
I'm not allowed to eat on stream.
You know, I do find it interesting because, you know, while I was peeing, I was obviously watching the show, that your family members need help when you're doing the show.
They need help all day. My friends and family need help all day.
And you need food when you're doing the show.
I need food when
And
I
your
take my pills,
your dogs need attention during the show. I mean, it just
My dogs
it
need
almost
attention all
seems-
day. They're dogs. Have you met one?
It almost seems like you have no respect for the show that saved your house.
I do. And I show that respect when you are showing it. And when you don't, I don't.
Okay.
I love this job. I have broken my body. I have broken my wall. I have broken my fucking soul. I've embarrassed my friends. I've embarrassed myself. I've traveled the country. I love this show, and I will continue to do those things. But when you are nitpicking little things, like I can't. No, let me finish. When you're nitpicking things, like I'm not allowed to interact with my senior dog, or I'm not allowed to check my phone because sometimes Mike messages me, sometimes Tina messages me, sometimes people related to the show message me, and I need to see what they have to say.
Okay. Well, everyone that supports me, because I know a lot of people in the audience support Boogie, right? But everyone that supports me, don't donate to the show. Don't. Stop. Don't give us members. Don't give us donos. Give us.
Where would
nothing.
you suggest they donate to me then, huh?
Damn, dude, I guess baby Kim went back to his demon form. Bro is going after Boogie where he knows it will hurt him the most, and that is on his pockets. It feels kind of weird though, listening to this greedy demon telling people not to donate or gift memberships since he has become the king of eBay, and as of late, yeah, even topping DSP in my opinion.
Can we get my Cash App real quick?
I want this month to be the
Savage
absolute.
did?
I want this month to be the absolute worst month that we've ever done.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because, and I know it's going to be, because one.
Go ahead. I'm making money moves. I had a lunch meeting today. I'm making money
No,
moves.
you did this before. You did. No, you're not.
Yes, I did. I had a lunch meeting today.
You're not.
Yes, I
It
promise
is
you I
not
am.
going to get better the more you two keep going at it like this.
Literally
It's
invested
never going to get
$6,000
better.
the money you helped me earn into a small business this morning. I did. Want to see what I bought?
Guess what, Boogie? I don't hear the TTS going off. It's over.
I understand,
It's
and that's
Jova.
fine. If you want
It's
to take the show,
Jova.
tank it.
It's
tank
Jova.
it. I'll find. I don't know the word quit. No matter how down I've been, I found a person to latch my leech ass onto.
Bro, Boogie admitted to being a big ass leech really caught me off guard. Anyway, it's funny how this whole thing turned out. I never thought you could have this almost relationship like toxicity in a work environment. The way Kimster is acting like if he would be married to Boogie is just hilarious. Bro not only needs to get checked for diabetes, but probably he needs to get his head checked for whatever the f is wrong with it.
Damn.
Let me start from the very beginning again. I would like
Go
this
ahead.
to be recognized as
Go
a
ahead.
show and as a podcast. You gotta hang out. Ooh, let's go live on YouTube. Let's open up some packs. This is not
Which is
like
why I did a bit.
The dog
I did
came
a funny
in. Let
bit,
me give
but
some
it's
attention to the
funny. I did a
dog.
funny bit.
I don't think you're hearing what I'm saying.
Treat it like a show. I'm treating it like a show. But for the 2 years we've done the show, my dogs weren't a problem. Now they are.
The dogs have always been a problem. You getting bananas and eating
You
during the
told
show.
me 2 years ago.
There's whole Reddit posts.
I'm a lolcat. What did you
There's
want?
a million Reddit posts complaining that you're just around and you're not doing the show. During
No,
our
let him
interviews,
complain.
you got caught playing video games on the show.
No,
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
It's an idle
On your
game
phone.
that runs in the background. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
It's an idle game. It's an idle game. You don't do anything. It's an idle game.
And you got caught
It runs
playing that
24 hours a day. It's not interactive.
And you got caught playing that
It's an idle game. Do you understand what an idle game is? It's an idle game. There's nothing to do. I press buttons, nothing happens. It's an. You don't do it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
It's an idle
On your
game
phone.
that runs in the background. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
It's an idle game. It's an idle game. You don't do anything. It's an idle game.
And you got caught
It runs
playing that
24 hours a day. It's not interactive.
And you got caught
It's
playing that
an idle game. Do you understand what an idle game is? It's an idle game. There's nothing to do. I press buttons, nothing happens. It's an idle game. It just runs. It's like Cookie Clicker, dumbass.
I don't know if I'm gonna be here tomorrow.
That's up to you.
I don't blame you.
I don't know if I'm gonna be here.
Great, now toxic girlfriend Kimstar is threatening with not showing up to the damn show he runs. What a crybaby, dude. And all of this started over people pointing out that they were tired of the Becky talk. Dude, this is just ridiculous. Kimstar should just go and join the Becky Boop universe at this point.
You told me you never mentioned the dogs before.
Boogie.
The dog one's just a hard one.
Boogie, what would you like
the
to-
dog. Sammy! You! Leo! There, done. The dogs. What else you want to say different to? No more phone, no more dogs, no more Googling shit, no more Discord. I'll change it all. I'll do better. What do you specifically want changed?
Boogie, if you're just gonna gaslight and ignore what I'm saying.
What's the gaslighting?
if
You
you're
complain
just
about the dogs
you're
so much that I'm
clearly-
gonna sound
Oh, Keemstar wants me to stream you, Sammy. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I asked of you to do. Yes. That's exactly
That's what I did. It's my way of making sure they know they ain't welcome in here.
You know.
You ain't welcome in here, motherfuckers! Now they know. Now they know. You said he get the fuck out. Leo, get the fuck out. Don't you never come here this fucking house. You let's run the fuck away. Ain't no nothing when you exist. There you go. Want changed.
Boogie, if you're just gonna gaslight and ignore what I'm saying.
What's the gaslighting? You complain about the dogs so
I don't blame you.
I'm not over here.
Great, now Great, now toxic girlfriend Keemstar is threatening with not showing up to the damn show he runs. What a crybaby, dude. And all of this started over people pointing out that they were tired of the Becky talk. Dude, this is just ridiculous. Keemstar should just go and join the Becky Boop universe at this point.
You told me you never mentioned the dogs before.
Boogie.
The dog one's a hard one.
Boogie,
The
what
dogs.
would you like
Fuck
to-
the dog. Sammy! You! Leo! You! There, done. The dogs. What else you want to say different to? No more phone, no more dogs, no more Googling shit, no more Discord. I'll change it all. I'll do better. What do you specifically want changed?
Boogie, if you're just gonna gaslight and ignore what I'm saying.
What's the gaslighting?
if
You
you're
complain
just
about the dogs
you're
so much,
clearly-
I got a soundbite.
Oh, Keemstar wants me to stream F you, Sammy. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I asked of you to do. Yes. That's exactly
That's what I did. It's my way of making sure they know they ain't welcome in here.
You know.
You ain't welcome in here, motherfuckers! Now they know. Now they know. You said get the fuck out. Leo, get the fuck out. Don't you never come near this fucking house. You better run the fuck away. They don't like it when you exist. There you go. Took care of the problem. Took care of the problem. You want to go scream in their face? I'll do that. Hey!
No, sit your ass back out, bitch.
You do, Leo.
Am I having a fucking fever dream right now? Like, what the actual is going on?
Yep, this honestly does feel like a fever dream. Then again, every other stream with this dude feels that way. Watching Boogie crashing out and Keemstar being an absolute baby about not being able to talk about Becky Boop is probably the best thing they could have done that day. Way more entertaining than whatever shit Gunstar had planned for that episode. Anyway, after that, Keemstar would trigger Boogie by completely contradicting himself about the dog situation, and Boogie would have an absolute meltdown as a result.
I just did. The right therapist told me to do. I
I know.
admitted that I could do better. I admitted that I will, and I asked him how I could.
I don't know how much time Sammy has left, and imagine those are your last words.
I know. That's why I let him come in here. That's why I let him come in here. That's why I let him come in here. You dumb motherfucker.
During
That's why I
the
let him
show?
come in here. That's why I let him come in here.
During
Because
the
you're
show?
not there, soul dog, and you don't want him in here. You.
During the show? You better
For
say
2 hours.
And after that, Keemstar would once again show how much of a narcissistic demon he is. And remember how you guys were calling me out for using an old clip of him saying fuck the fans? Well, I would like to see what you guys have to say about that after watching the next clip.
right before I came over, and it's like this is literally the most interesting shit that's happening in our community right now.
I still made a joke about
Like
it.
this shit is so all these clips are unhinged. It's not just
You
one.
listen to Reddit. When Reddit says, oh, Boogie has an idle game on his phone, chastise him. And when I listen to our paying members on our Discord and make a joke and chastise you, I'm the asshole?
Okay, but-
That makes me the asshole? Because I listen to our paying members?
WWE.
Boogie, you know what Keemstar does? He doesn't listen to his paid members. He doesn't listen to his fans.
I made it. No, you listen
at
to
all.
Reddit.
No.
You listen to Reddit.
Let me finish. I never listen to any of these fuckers.
Except
I
you just brought up what Reddit had to say.
I know what is the interesting clip, and that is what I cover.
So how did you find out what Reddit had to say?
When they
How did you
say,
find out? How did that get in your brain?
Boogie, I am not done making my point. When they say, I'm sick of this Becky shit, they're gonna be there tomorrow and the next day and the next day because the shit that we're playing isn't boring. It's actually hilariously. It's a lolcow saying
still
lolcow
just made
shit.
a joke.
It's
I
funny.
still just
When
made
they
a
say,
joke. I
I don't want to hear
still
Becky,
made a
what they're
joke.
really trying to say is they hate her.
And I still just made a joke about it.
People that listen to their audience and listen to their fan base don't.
Not enough? Well, how about this?
I'm gonna cover whatever the I want to cover. I'm gonna talk about.
Good, I
whatever
want you
wanna
to.
talk about. I could care less who's gonna say it because you want to know why? Because I'm gonna have viewers. People are gonna watch.
Like I said,
people are gonna remember.
Mary.
People are gonna fucking donate.
Like I said, Mary.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
But I'm still
now
making
that,
jokes.
but now that you're pandering to the audience like Rastov does,
a joke one
no, you were
time.
pandering.
What's the
No, you
pandering?
were
Where's the pandering? It's one joke one
No,
time.
you're pandering to a bunch of idiots.
I'm
in
one
the chat.
joke one time.
No, you can never please people on the internet. They're always going to nitpick this shit that you do.
What am I supposed to do? Ignore every donation that comes in now? Can't make jokes about what they say? What am I supposed to ignore chat? Can't make jokes about what they say in chat?
I don't care what anyone says. Where she just said that Roxy and Savage owe her money because they no longer work there and she's making less is one of the funniest things I've ever heard a human say. That's so retarded. I don't care. I'm gonna fucking play it and react to it. That is the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah,
I don't
that's a good
care.
one to
I really don't care what anyone fucking says.
There you have it, nerds. Keemstar still doesn't give a shit about his fans after all of those years. I honestly cannot believe there are people defending this douchebag, bro. He's like the most unlikable person ever.
I am Keemstar. I don't need to do the show. I don't. That's the
I guess
other
we
thing.
don't.
I don't need
I
to
guess
do
we
the
don't. We got
show.
another debated. But I've apologized. I can't do anymore.
I'm not over here like,
I can't do anymore.
let me get a TTS so I can pay my rent. I'm not.
It's honest, you all do better. That's all I can do. If that ain't good enough for you, then well, that's okay.
Bro lying through his teeth will always be hilarious to me. Keemstar has to be the greatest e-beggar of all time at this point. Because if you compare him with DSP, I mean, that dude really needs the money because he's broke. But Keemstar, on the other hand, he begs just for the love of it. I mean, isn't he supposed to be rich? Or has he been lying about it this whole time? Anyway, after that, Keemstar would once again quit Lolcow Live because he's just the biggest crybaby there ever was.
I'll make sure I move to another show. Maybe Keemstar is good for Lolcow Chubby. I'll go on Lolcow Chubby.
Well, I'd rather you didn't do that.
And I'll
I'd
just host
rather
that
you
show.
didn't do that, but if that's what you
At
feel you need
6
to do,
a.m.
we'll make the best of it.
And at 6 a.m. in the morning, Eastern, all right, that show will start making doctor money. And then we can all just
Fuck
put this.
off.
I will make doctor money at 6 a.m. with Angie and AMAC. I will. And then we can all just, then we don't have to guess anymore.
Clock in! We're doing a show!
Bye.
Yeah.
I can tell you for a fact, I will not be here tomorrow. And I don't know when I'm going to return.
There you have it. So all it took for Humanji to get rid of the evil demon running Lolcow Live was a fat man complaining about another fat man talking about a fat woman every single day. Who would have thought, right? Anyway, so Keemstar in fact didn't show up the next day for the show, nor he did the next day after that. So Boogie was left to his own devices, and he had no better idea than to briefly mention his number one favorite channel in all of YouTube.
Somebody said Lebroski's in here, and you know what, Lebroski? I know you and I have our differences too, and you have differences with Keem and everything, but at the end of the day, this is the worst thing. Keem has done to me is leaving me in charge with nobody.
So that dissolution was pretty bad, but I guess leaving for a couple days is pretty bad.
Well, Boogie, I actually wasn't in the chat that day because I actually have a life outside of YouTube, and besides I cannot chat anymore because nobody gives memberships to me anymore. I think I might be blocked actually, but I don't know. Anyway, I do appreciate you being the biggest Lebrowski fan in this whole universe, and like I always say, I don't hate you or Keemstar. The only person I do hate is Jack Doherty. That guy's a piece of shit. You guys are just a couple of goofballs that I happen to enjoy making fun of. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it at that for today because I feel like this shit just gave me stage 4 Boogie cancer. So you know what to do by now. Subscribe, like, and comment, and go drop us over my other channel. We're halfway to the 1K mark, and if we don't hit 1K, the sharks will be coming for me. Like always, a big thank you to our members for supporting this stupid channel. Anyway, I'm the Big Lebrowski. Take care, and I'm out.
Once again, Boogie Force from Beyond Power with his content. Also, Big Marsh is one man how that sort of thing goes. Warlord quickly super jetted. He's
It's
not
so
gay.
cold. And the best thing I do is allow him to destroy me. Oh yeah. I had 10 potion left. That was so freaking good.
There you go. Took care of the problem. Took care of the problem. You want to go scream in their face? I'll do that. Hey!
No, sit your ass back down, bitch.
If you say that again, say If you say that again, say that to me again. I'll fire you right now, splitting the viewers. Are you gonna have confidence in doing the show or no? 7 billion people on this planet. Nobody's gonna tell me, oh, you're gonna split the viewers away from me. I'm never gonna feel that because I feel like I am better than everyone. Because I got too many people trying to get to LCU. Too many superstars. Too many proven legends with millions of subscribers that want in.
No, shut it down. 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 Mike, shut it down. We're not working with her. We're not working with her. We're not working with her. We're not working with her.
I will walk. It's my actual birthday off now. You change. Where are you going? You have no. It's my birthday. My birthday wishes. You do your job. You were never hired. You're fired. Get the off my show. Get off my channel. Go back to Becky Boo with no real fans, no real support, no real host, because they know you're a lying, scamming piece of shit.
Hey guys, Dabrowski here, coming in again with another video. Gamers, let's all have a moment of silence for Keemstar has finally gotten away with his evil demonic plans. Keemstar having this fat of a W wasn't on my bingo card for this year, but it did happen, and we have no other choice but to accept that the guy successfully manipulated Becky Boop into the absolute destruction of her universe, which is catastrophical because she was probably the biggest pebble on Keemstar's shoe. If you're lost on what happened, it all started with that video I made a couple of days ago, where that horny ass grandma that hosts Lolcow Queens together with Tina crashed out super hard due to some alleged leak that implied that Feast behind the camera and Becky were still working together.
You're lying! You're lying!
It's wrong.
I don't care. You're lying. You're lying. That was a real show. She did that show. You are giving her notes. You've been honest, Mike. Mike, the people deserve to fucking know, bitch. Don't fucking lie.
Mike, never mind.
Shut the fuck up. No,
Did you hear what you said on the show today?
I don't care. Fuck me. I don't have an NDA, bitch. I don't have an NDA.
You don't have an NDA?
Listen, no, sure don't. Sure don't.
You need to sign one or you can't work here.
Guess what? I haven't been sent one. I've been checking my email every day. But just like everything else in the Lolcow universe, we don't give a shit. We don't care if our store looks like shit. We don't care if hosts just fucking hang out. We don't care if hosts...
I'm not answering any questions about the situation.
Oh, yes, you are. Bitch, I want the truth. I'm sick of this shit. I am not here. I am not here. Fine. Cough, get out of here. Let me kick him. You fat Armenian bastard. Remove this. Bye, Mike. Bye, Mike.
Well, this thing that started as something small with a screenshot ended up blowing up, having devastating consequences for Becky Boop and her network. So this video is going to be divided into two parts. First, we're going over what happened, and then I'm going to give my perspective of what happened, because believe it or not, I am somehow involved in all of this, and this is due to an offer I had from Becky to join her network at some point, which led me to finding out a lot of things that now, after all of these events took place, make a really interesting story to tell. So yeah, let's start by going over the events that led to this whole disaster. First, we had Feast behind the camera, who not only did not get dropped after having allegations of being a PDF and a woman beater, but instead he's now running a side B type of network to compete with Keemstar in a friendly way.
First, I want to focus on this. Gigi says that you, in fact, are working with the Voldemorts.
How can she say? Dude, Keem, we've had conversations for days. I have told you, I am not working with Becky. I am not working with Becky. I am not.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not.
But now it's time to find out who's getting fired, because that's kind of up to Mike.
Hey.
Because Mike is launching. Mike is launching a new circuit under the Lolcow Live brand, the LCU, the Lolcow universe. He's launching a new 24-hour circuit. All right. So he's going to take some of our shows, and they're going to be running on a completely different circuit. Okay. And that's going to leave me room in my schedule, and it's going to give him room in his schedule, and we're going to push all of those shows towards prime time. Now, we haven't fully ironed this out because I don't know. Boogie, stop.
Meeting Magic Card decided.
Nobody is leaving the LCU. It's still all the LCU, guys. Nobody's leaving the LCU.
Okay.
All right? That's not what's happening. All right? We're creating two different circuits.
More shows. That's it. More shows.
I don't really understand how Keemstar sees this as a good thing. I mean, let's take, for example, Lolcow Live, right? They're averaging around 3,000 viewers since Wins left, sometimes even less than that. Before Keemstar started shooting out shows like if he had diarrhea, they were averaging like, 8,000 viewers? I mean, they even peaked at around 20,000 during the cancer arc. By doing this, Keemstar is only shooting himself in the foot, not to mention that he has to pay all of the other hosts. Well, that is if he's not scamming them out of money in some way. Anyway, but CD-ROM would bring this up, and Keemstar would completely lose his mind.
I don't understand the else. I thought people would be excited that now you have an option as a consumer. There's going to be two shows on the same time. You can pick which show you want to watch. Fuck.
Yeah, but that's just splitting the viewers.
Split the viewers? If you can't pull viewers, you need to be f***ing gone. You say that again. Say that to me again. I'll fire you right now. Splitting the viewers. Are you going to have confidence in doing a show or not? Are you going to have confidence in doing a show or not?
I have confidence.
CD-ROM, you better listen to me. CD-ROM, you better listen to me right now, CD-ROM. There are 7 billion people on this planet. Nobody's going to tell me, oh, you're going to split the viewers away from me. I'm never going to feel that because I feel like I am better than everyone. I come and turn that camera on like I'm the f***ing best and I'm here to put on a f***ing show. If anyone ever tells me, anyone in this f***ing LCU goes, oh, now the viewers are getting split up, you're getting fired because you have no confidence in you. F*** you. Anyone says that shit, you're gone.
You know what?
We are here. No, it's buckle up time. You're gonna have competition. CD, you're gonna have competition. Say Zootin's gonna have competition. Everyone is gonna have to fight to win. If they pull this sappy shit, you're out of here. Because I got too many people trying to get to LCU. Too many superstars. Too many proven legends with millions of subscribers that want in. If you're not gonna fucking fight for your shit and actually be entertaining, you're out.
Wait to scam the fans, yelling over those donuts Keemstar. Anyway, superstars he says, and by that he means fucking Deepster and Boblax, dude. Anyway, so with this new retarded system Keemstar came up with, Mike got to take 3 shows away from the main LCU schedule, and he chose one of them that nobody even watches called Lolcow Cafe. And the first thing he did was firing everyone on that show.
What's up, boss? How you doing?
Hey, what's going on, you guys?
Living the dream, trying to make this work. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. Trying to make it work. I just came in here, just a quick business thing, because this is like our show. You guys are fired.
What?
Fired.
I don't know what more delicate way to say it.
Are you serious?
Yes.
What? Wait, why?
Why? I don't really need a reason. You guys are fired. But here's what we're gonna do. I don't want you to end the stream on the YouTube dashboard because I have another host coming in. But on your OBS, just end the stream.
How about you get your fucking honey out to end the goddamn stream, you fucking
Why
asshole?
the did you even want us? Why the did you want us, bro? Why did you fire us?
You take this just to throw us under the fucking bus like this, you fucking asshole?
I wanted the channel.
Oh, you just wanted the channel. Okay,
You know
you just wanted all the hard work that Ken and Beans put into this, and what I put into this as well.
I don't even know who this. But I know Ken. I don't know you, unfortunately. But you guys are gonna bounce back. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's
You know
gonna be safe, fat, useless piece of shit.
All I'm saying is this, bro. 5 months.
Go ahead. It's fine.
5 months of my life I put into this channel to build it up from scratch, and all my shit is gone because of you. Are you kidding me? 5 months, bro.
Fucking hair is gone for this, you little asshole.
Yeah,
You fucking asshole. You fucking douche canoe.
In the show. And the fucking on the YouTube dashboard.
Yeah, I know.
Stay on it,
Motherfucker, fuck you, bro.
stay on it, and circle,
Guys.
bitch.
End it.
Damn, what a fucking jump scare at the end. Anyway, so we could already see that this whole thing was part of a script. I mean, look at this woman being fake angry. She's basically smiling while telling Michael that he's a fat piece of shit. And when this whole thing was happening, Kimsa coincidentally was reacting to Low Cow Cafe. Yeah, guys, this was all a coincidence. This was not planned at all. And him and Dougie started crushing out because Becky was supposed to be the new host of Low Cow Cafe.
Stay on it, and
Motherfucker,
circle,
fuck you, bro.
stay on it, and circle, bitch.
End it.
Ooh.
What?
That's a video.
What's that? Were you true? If ever there was one. No, you not remember. It's him. It's him. That's huge. We just finished it. Nice. However, I didn't really check shit. Nice. Let's see what he has to say, because my guess is that he's a friend now. But I thought he was already a friend, so a bit on the odd side.
It's a fat girl summer.
Because sorry, I'm going to think that once. Most people that I meet are friends. Only one that attacked us is Theo Lier for obvious reason. So where's the door? And it's right here. So, dude. Dear friend.
Grant me this one wish. Take this finger, my finger. Scale the jacket peak. Face veil the dread. And when you do, summon me. Summon my soul. My limbs are numb. My heart is twice over filled with fear. But a Drake warrior I remain. And my soul yet lies on the mountain.
Anus Finger.
Proud Drake warrior, I beg of you, scale the jagged peak, summon me.
So with my soul. Jack peaked. It does kind of feel like we're gonna be fighting Bales very soon. Anyway, the plan right now is 6 o'clock. We're going to do content till 9:30. Come back and stream some more. Red Furrow. You got two. Nice. I want you out. I want your things in my room. Look at this. This is actually amazing. Look at graphic. Isn't that good? very Goron Mountain kind of time. She fragment, oh yeah. This seems fun. And this is only like to fight Bell, right? There's no save point? Oh well. Gonna have a choice. City Sax. You have betrayed Placidusac. What the heck? Whoa, look at this. Super cool. If we didn't fight him already. What is really cool here is he's in water and he's using electricity. Water is a conductant of electricity. So this is actually pretty cool. Because it's add existing physics again. Now, in my opinion, it's a little bit easier. A little bit easier than what we accomplished so far. I want you out of my room, I miss you.
It's a fat girl summer. No one can deny. She's on in the heat. Yeah. She's flying high. Dancing in the sand. Loving every vibe. Fat girl summer.
Well,
Shout out Fat Chick.
Good.
You just skip the first part of the name and you're like, yeah, fat chick, let's get it.
Yo, Fat Chick, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you for the 5 gifted, Fatty. We love you. That's my Fat Chick.
well, and after that, through the 5 hours that stream lasted, he got really obsessed with this fat chick thing.
Cece, thank you for the 5 gifted. She's another one of my fat chicks. Got a fat chick. Cece's gonna kill me.
You can't, no.
From now on, every female that gives me gifted, you are part of my fat chick harem. Mary! That's another one of my fat chicks.
Kind of good.
We got Laura at 2 months at Cash Cow, another one of my fat chicks. Yeah, I got
We're
fat
gonna create a role in the Discord and we're gonna tag you with Keem's fat chicks.
Yo, Cynthia, that's another one of my fat chicks. Thank you, Cynthia. Thick Gemini.
She's in the Discord now.
Thick Gemini is definitely one of my fat chicks.
All right, you can have that one.
By the way,
I don't think so.
To the haters on the Reddit that keep saying that we only get donations from disability checks, no, we get them from fat chicks. It's a fat chick summer.
And well, because they are completely out of ideas, Keemstar literally decided to make a whole stream with the topic being fat chicks. Yes, bro literally took a username he saw in his chat and made a whole show about it. I mean, talk about scrapping the bottom of the barrel, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the absolute worst podcast on all of YouTube. You're watching LOLCal Live. Ladies and gentlemen, today announces the official beginning of Fat Girl Summer. I'm excited. Roger Foster, thank you for the cash cow. We appreciate you. But more importantly, we appreciate those fat girls. live on air with
Of exercise.
the Rastov and the Boogie. Rastov, you see all the fat chicks supporting the show?
Bro, we can't do this again, dude. We can't do this again.
Those are my fat chicks.
Dude, you're gonna get yourself canceled or something, bro. Like, seriously.
Why?
I mean, I hate fat bitches, but if they're giving me money, I like them a little bit better, Rostov.
Look at Mary. Fat girl reporting for duty.
$50. Fat girl reporting for duty.
That bitch fat.
You don't have to accept him calling you a fat chick just because it's Keem.
Yeah, they do. They're my fat chicks. They support the show, Rastov. What's wrong with fat girls?
It's funny listening to Boogie talk about how he hates fat women. Like, bro, come on, are you serious right now? This dude is so fat he can barely move. There's no way he be hating on fat people, dude.
What's wrong with fat girls?
There's nothing wrong with them. Absolutely nothing wrong with them.
Oh, there's
But
plenty
why
wrong
are you
with them.
turning them into content?
Plenty wrong with them.
But the fat chicks love Keem. They love the LCU. They love the LCC or whatever the this is. Lockout Live.
There has to be at least one person out there that is offended by you calling them a fat chick, and I am going to find them.
No, they're not
fat
fat.
bitches don't have self-esteem, so it doesn't matter.
I'm honestly starting to believe that it's not only Keemstar, the one that has a humiliation fetish, but also his audience does. Because there is no way in hell that these people are getting called fat bitches and still supporting this show. And even worse, being called that by Boogie of all people. Anyway, we are not even 5 minutes in, and I already have to warn you, because the next clip will make you put on the same facial expression you would if you would suck on a lemon.
In fact, to all the fat ladies that have been supporting this show, I made this little ditty for you.
Sun's out, shining in the big blue sky. She's got a swagger, and she's walking.
Okay.
To believe Jordy hated the job. Well, I guess that means that Jordy had some dignity left in him, because this shit is just embarrassing. Anyway, after that, Keemstar would get his motor running, and he was already making plans to goon to some fat chicks at the end of the show.
I know how to make the good AI
plus
songs.
Alt plus Della Super Chatted $19.99. Fat Girl Summer Let's Go. Proud to be one of Keem's fat army.
Actually, if you're a fat girl and you want to end the show dancing to Fat Girl Summer, we're going to end the show today playing Fat Girl Summer with a bunch of fat ladies on here dancing.
Let's go.
No skinny bitches are allowed. Big Country, welcome to Cash Cow. We'll see you in the Discord soon.
I might throw up in my mouth a little bit, but
Boogie's going to love it.
Yeah, I
Rastov,
love it.
you're okay with that, right? Fat girls dancing?
Of course.
You don't have anything wrong with fat girls dancing, do you?
I like fat girls. I look, if
would-
they're fine with it, then I'm fine with it. But if they're not fine with it, then I'm not fine with it, okay?
That would be if you were like racist against fat girls dancing.
It's funny to hear that from Koom the fat shamer. I have no other choice but to pull up the clip.
Okay, I support a fat genocide. We should get rid of fat people by making them skinny. By making
You'd
them
have no
skinny.
fucking employees except for like Buff, Weeb, and Zay.
Yeah, they're skinny.
Yeah, that would be your only show. It would be you and them.
The truth of the matter is, fat people are greedy. All right? They are. If you think about back in the day when we were all in tribes, right? We're sitting around a fire, we're hunting for the food and
Retro
whatnot.
Big Soup.
If there was a fat person in the tribe, that motherfucker's eating everyone else's food.
Now, which one is the true Keemstar? The one that wants to exterminate all fat people, or the one that goons to them? I think bro is just ashamed that he likes them chubby girls. And actually, someone in the chat would call out Keemstar for secretly being in love with the fatties.
James says Keem has a feeder fetish. Hey, all right, what is up with all this hate against Fat Girl Summer? Can we celebrate Fat Girl Summer without all this bullshit? Saying I have a feeder fetish, that I'm into fat chicks, all right? It is fat girl, like, dude, you don't get it. You just don't get it. You don't get it.
I think it's just because it's you saying it, right? Like, Boogie says he hates fat chicks all the time, and everyone's like, yeah, Boogie, but you say you love them, and all of a sudden you're
That's
a prick.
my fat bitch, Alice. Thank you for the 5 bomb. That's my fat bitch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you keep switching from fucking fucking chicks to bitches. That's the problem.
Some of them are bitches, to be fair. Some of them are
By the way,
bitches.
I always knew that Kumstar being with Brandy was just a cover. I bet he likes his women well-fed freaking perverts. Anyway, after that, Kumstar would finally admit that he's just completely out of ideas, and that the fact that he decided to go with Fat Girl Summer as a title and main idea of the show really tanked the views even more than before.
There's a couple reasons why our views might be down today. One, Milkers didn't go live.
That's true.
So we had a horrible lead-in. And then also, Fat Girl Summer. I don't know. It's like,
I mean, a lot of people are out celebrating Fat Girl Summer. That's just how it is.
yeah, I don't know. But
why is Fat Girl Summer have anything to do with views?
Well, the title and thumbnail.
It's the title and thumbnail. You know, if we had Keemstar or Boogie or Keemstar or Boogie in the title, then we'd get more views. Irish Maniac, welcome to Cash Cow.
$19.99. Keemstar's Fat Girl Summer. Sponsored by Krispy Kreme Glazed Donuts.
Well, at least Krispy Kreme had the decency to accept that this idea was astronomically stupid. Even though, not gonna lie, Fat Girl Summer in the title is so random that low-key made me chuckle. Anyway, so because this show absolutely sucked, and around half of it they already ran out of ideas, I mean, well, not like Fat Girl Summer was a great idea for a show anyways, but the thing is that since they didn't know what else to do for the whole hour they had left, Keemstar decided to do what he does best, being an evil demon, forcing the morbidly obese Kiwi to do some jumping jacks.
Why don't you do something entertaining?
No.
Keem.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, trust me, it is.
I didn't mean that.
Exactly what you meant.
I didn't
Exactly
mean no.
what you meant.
I didn't mean no. I didn't mean no.
Keem, can you get this motherfucker to do something entertaining? I'm so
Jumping
bored of
jacks.
them.
Jumping jacks now. 10.
That not for nothing.
10 jumping jacks for nothing.
Dude, my legs are so fucking sore from doing all this walking I've been doing every day.
We have $10,000 or $12,000 in super chats this month. You can do 2 jumping jacks. We don't need a goal for that. 10 jumping jacks.
But this is the last time. This is the last.
Show
This
you
is
what
the last time I'm doing it. This is the last time I'm doing it. All right, I've legitimately been told not to do it until I lose weight because it's gonna
Shut
fuck
up.
my knees.
It's not gonna fuck your knee. Go.
It is.
My knee's fine. Oh wow, my knee's fine. I'm 50.
You're
and
literally
arthritis in
broken.
my knees, and I'm fine.
Dude, you have to be some lazy ass motherfucker for Boogie to be the one that moves more than you. Anyway, but after being embarrassed by Boogie, Rostov would finally make himself useful, well, only for a couple of seconds that is, because the fatty would injure himself while doing the jumping jacks.
And I'm fine. Ooh.
You're literally broken.
Oh, my legs are fine. My knees are fine.
Look how much damage
This is the last time, right? Last
Oh
time.
my God, we don't care. Do it.
This man's so afraid of exercise.
I know, it's pathetic.
What do you think is going to happen to him this summer where he's on your property?
What the fuck just happened?
Tulex Vicarious Super Chatted $20. Seriously, Rostov, stop being a baby. If Boogie can do it, you can do it.
Did he?
Are you fucking serious right now?
He's full of shit.
I can sprain my thigh.
Sprain his sprain his thigh? How the f*** do you sprain your thigh?
Rostov, get the fuck. Rostov.
Dude, I fucking sprained my thigh. Fuck you.
That has to be the shortest anyone had ever lasted doing jumping jacks in the history of all humankind. And by the way, it was hilarious how Bro fell in slow motion. Anything to avoid doing some exercise, I guess. So yeah, after that, Boogie would start criticizing Rostov for apparently faking that injury.
You faked it. I'm gonna watch it back. I guarantee that shit was fake. I wasn't paying attention because I didn't think you actually do it. Let me find the stream. Motherfucker, what hurts? Tell me what hurts, baby. Tell me what's hurt.
There's a pain in my thigh.
What part of your thigh, baby? Is it near your knees?
The whole thigh.
The whole thigh. You sprained your entire thigh. Is that what I'm getting?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Google, can you sprain your entire thigh doing 2 jumping jacks? No, you fucking can't. He's a goddamn liar. Thank you, ChatGPT.
You didn't even
Turns out you're
ask.
full of shit. I don't have to. Common fucking sense tells you.
Oh, it's really sore, dude. It's real. I went out
playing it back
walking
right now.
today.
I'm
I went
playing it
out for
back
my walk today.
You didn't walk. Where the fuck you walk
I
to? The
did.
goddamn, mailbox?
No, I've been walking around the street.
Oh, this is so fucking fake. That's not how anyone has ever fallen down in the history of falling down.
My fucking leg buckled. What do you want from me, dude?
That you did not buckle.
It's actually rage listening to Boogie criticizing others for fake falling and making up injuries when he's the master of doing that himself.
So I literally have an ice pack. I literally have an ice pack on my leg right now.
There's no
Literally,
way
look,
he's
my-
faking. He fell. His
my knee is
jawline fell off, Keemstar. Look at that shit.
My knee's literally wrapped right now, dude.
So now what I'm
I
gonna do,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
have
go
any
back to
ace
the line,
bandages, but I have it wrapped.
Wait.
and we'll come
Show, back up, scoot back. Let me see this knee.
I don't have any ace bandages, so I just used a scarf. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. All I have right now is a scarf, but we have it tied as we can. But we can't get ace bandages. We're in the middle of a damn snowstorm. It's 7 inches of
No.
snow.
Come back here. Get the camera and show me. I want to see this.
Let's let him.
Look. Is that what you want to see? We have it tied as tight as we can get it.
Yeah,
we don't
keep
have
all
any
that
ace
support.
bandages in the house.
What kind of fucking Charlie Brown injury is this?
I don't know. The one who tied it for me.
All right. Let's watch this footage. You guys ready? Here we go. Let me get my eyes.
Honey,
Okay. What?
honey, baby, what's wrong with you? What do you mean you need?
My knee, baby. My knee.
I don't know how to get over you right now, dude.
What kind of hat are you wearing?
It's a Charizard hat.
You are a dork.
It's snow. My hands are cold.
Get the walker.
Get the walker. Oh my gosh, fine.
So now what we're gonna do is.
Get Chad, okay?
Kid Chad, okay.
Kid Chad. What an idiot. Anyway, after that, because Keemstar was drinking out of his damn mind, he would finally have a moment of clarity and he would say out loud what we were all thinking.
So we need to get to here.
This show sucks. Today's show is absolutely garbage, people. This is an L show.
Music back on. It's the only thing that makes sense.
This is a fucking L show today. Dude, yesterday we had such a good fucking show. We had such a good show. Today, Rastov's over here faking injuries.
I didn't fake anything.
People getting murdered. People rioting. People faking injuries for clout.
My knee, baby. My knee.
I mean, I don't understand where did Keemstar's expectations come from. Did he really think that Fat Girl Summer was a good idea for a show? Only the brilliant mind of Killer Keemstar would think that this terrible concept would work out. Anyway, after that, Boogie would keep making fun of Rastov for faking his alleged injury, and this would cause the Kiwi to rage quit the show.
Straight into fucking murders.
When the guy talked, and I haven't talked since then.
All right,
The
well,
only thing that I said
change the
was kind of
mood.
worth
Mr.
saying.
Thigh
I don't
Sprain.
care anymore. My
There's a
fucking leg
dragon
hurts.
hunter that betrayed Captain Defects. So we know that
Now
Drake
Boogie's
are
injured.
possibly the kids
Both of my
of,
thighs, guys! Both of my thighs! Ow!
or they're possibly the kids of,
Both of my thighs!
nice,
They're shattered!
of Bale.
They're shattered to bits!
fuck
No,
What are you
help
asking?
me! Oh, Desi! Desi, help!
Can I believe
I
we just
shattered
spent like
all
20
of my
minutes
thighs!
with a freaking,
I have no thighs left! Liam, get help! Oh, God!
Again, I said I'm
Oh,
so
please,
tired.
Jesus!
I
Please!
will come back. What I'll do is I'll go back to 11, and then we'll come back until when we reach that 14.
He
We'll come back.
fucking ran away.
Because
Boogie,
right now,
he ran
we still
away.
have to
He
do a
pup
couple
starred.
more things because we're even near.
Boogie, can you hear me?
Dale is number 14 on the list. We are at 11.
Great. Now I'm
what
just
I'll
here by
do
myself.
Is I'll possibly stop here.
Fucking great.
I'll read the next statement.
Boogie
And I'll
Boo's
pause
better
and
than
stop here.
Rastov.
All of these are making
It's
videos
funny how
online
Boogie
too.
is always looking
And
for
then we will
excuses
come
not
back
to
to some other
participate on the
and
show,
we'll
like when he gets up and gets something to
Which
stuff
we
his
will
face
possibly
with, or when
get
he goes to
yet.
answer the door for deliveries, or now when he just laid there for like 10 minutes pretending to be dead. Bro has the easiest job in the world and still somehow manages to slack off. So after that, Boogie would try to bring Rasta back to the show by calling him over the phone, only to make things even worse.
What?
Hey man, I stepped away from the stream to call you. Are you okay?
No, my fucking leg is in agony, dude. I'm icing it right now.
Dude, from one liar
did
to
that. We
another.
did this.
Come on, dude. I can tell when you're lying. Look, I have a liar tattoo. You're
I don't
clearly-
lie, dude. You don't have a liar tattoo. You
Okay.
scratch that shit
So I'll
off.
There's still plenty enough
I'll
there
do
where
a
people
quick
look at me
game.
funny when they can see the
I'll
goddamn
reckon about
thing.
2 hours.
Bro, it looks like a smudge. What are you on?
Yeah, well, your injury
I told
looks
you-
like
I
a
told you I
fucking.
couldn't- I told you I wasn't supposed to fucking do it, and you.
All right, well then why did you quit the show?
Because I have to go ice my fucking leg.
Did you quit?
I didn't say I quit. All I said was this and left.
Yo, that's quitting. In the middle of a show, you
I
leave.
did not say I quit.
That is quitting. That is quitting when in the middle of a show, you get up and you leave and you don't come back. That's called quitting. You can crash out on stream. You can ice your leg on stream. You can ice your leg on stream.
You don't believe me anyway. Why would I waste my time? Fuck you.
I don't know. Scam stuff. What about the
Bean
audience?
super chatted $20.
I like the audience.
Rastov
The audience
isn't
is
even a
fine.
local-
Well, then come talk to your audience. Come talk to your audience, pussy.
I don't want- no, I'll come back later.
That's
By the way, I'll make sure you ain't paid for today if you don't come back. I'll make goddamn
What you
sure.
gotta do? We don't make any money anyway. It's fine.
We have over 100 members today. We got $700 in donations. If this is one of our bad days, this is one of the best goddamn jobs in the world, you fucking retard. And you're gonna walk away from it? I feel like I'm dealing with Jordy again. This is Jordy shit. This is Jordy
It's
shit.
not about money, dickhead. It's not about money.
Well, it's what about not respecting your fans? That's why you're leaving? Is that so? What it's about? Tell your fans to go fuck themselves?
No, it's about you have no fucking respect for me whatsoever. You put me on the show and then you treat me like shit the whole time.
I know, I don't have respect for you when you fake an injury to get out of shit. He's gonna kill you this summer. He's gonna kill you this summer. He's gonna kill you this summer. Do you understand? He will kill you. If you're that fragile, then cool, then quit.
He's going to kill you this summer is crazy, dude. So yeah, Boogie's referring to some live event that they are going to do soon, and Rastov apparently is flying all the way from New Zealand to America. Yup, imagine traveling almost 9,000 miles just to get humiliated on the daily by the evil gnome. Anyway, Boogie would keep provoking Rastov, and then he would accidentally bring up his dead father, which would be a terrible look, even for Boogie.
No,
I'm not putting on the audience, but fuck you. You're
okay,
a piece of shit.
if you don't make it back by the end of the stream, then guess what? I guarantee you're fucked. I will make it my personal goddamn mission to make sure you're fucked.
It's not your fucking call.
Oh, I promise you. I've been building this show with him for 2 years. I can encourage him to can do it.
So what
I
would you?
guarantee you I'll do that.
Yeah, congratulations. You faked cancer and he managed to save your career. Good job.
Yeah, well, hope
got
somebody
fixed.
can save yours, motherfucker. Little fake injury, faking bullshit.
Yeah, fuck you.
You know what? Jordy still fucking managed to put in a performance when his spleen was dying. You can't do it when your thigh hurts a little bit.
3,
I fucking fell over. What do you want from me?
4,
Jordy literally chopped wood with a dying organ. Jordy literally chopped wood with a dying organ. You can't get in here?
So I'm just supposed to fucking
Sit in your chair comfortably with an ice pack on your leg and do your job. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
No, like just because he didn't look after himself doesn't mean I'm not going to because I'm on a fucking show.
What your fake doctor told you? You can't be on a web camera while you're icing your leg. Did your fake doctor tell you you can't have a camera on you when you're icing your leg?
I never said.
Who was it then? Your dad? Your
It's my trainer. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you, you piece of shit. You know my dad's dead.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about his dad.
Was it your dad?
I forgot it. Yeah,
1,
forgot his dad was dead.
2,
I'm gonna apologize for that.
Man, Boogie is such a fucking
3,
idiot. Anyway, after that, they would bring Rasta back and they would threaten
4,
to fire him unless he starts being useful. And Keemstar would
5,
also confront him for not having an opinion on anything.
You have plenty of airtime now. Say something.
6,
Go. instead of leaving
No,
again.
and then you
Give me
do this
one opinion
bullshit
about
where you just
anything
like say
ever.
some
Give me
random
one
thing and
opinion
then
about
say
anything
go.
ever.
That's not how conversation works, dickhead.
Sure does. It does when
No,
you're a
it doesn't.
YouTuber. It does when
No,
you're a
it doesn't.
YouTuber. You got to react to everything constantly all the time.
No, because
React.
all you do is fucking
You're
talk
a
and talk and
YouTuber.
talk and talk and
React.
talk and
You're a
talk and talk, and then you
YouTuber.
say,
React.
okay, your
You're a
turn. That's
YouTuber.
not how it
React.
works.
You're a YouTuber.
Okay,
React.
Rastov, react.
Kiwis are goddamn adorable, alright? They are endangered, and people brought fucking predators to our country, animal predators. And now they have to be put into these nice little cute enclosures.
Boss,
They're very
10
adorable.
super
Have you ever
chat,
met one or seen one?
Yeah, I've hit a
Tell us the
Michigan.
story. Tell
I've
us the
hit a
story.
Kiwi before.
Tell us the
Shit
story.
hitting all
Make it
its
fun.
steam.
I don't do this fucking shit.
I've had
New
bad air
Zealand?
here for like a week. Every day I get alerts. Air pollution, air pollution, air pollution. It must be from this Canadian wildfires. Rastov, this would be a time to talk about the wildfires in New Zealand, but you're just ignoring us.
What wildfires in New Zealand?
This would be a time for you to say that you don't have wildfires in New Zealand, but you're just ignoring us.
But you're right.
It's still an opinion.
Well, it's a bad one.
What's
It's a
going
really
on?
bad one for the
What-
job. It's a really bad one for the job.
What's going on with your stock market right now?
I have not a fucking clue because I don't care.
But the stock has been muted in morning trade. That's a big deal.
I don't know what that means. I genuinely don't know what that means.
It sounds like they paused trading.
5,
Okay. They paused trading. What happened?
6.
Well, Rastov, you have to have an opinion on something.
I have an opinion on LCU stuff, and that's one of the reasons you fucking brought me in here.
Okay,
Well, give
so
us
That is literally one of the reasons you
Give us
gave.
an opinion.
what do you
Give us
think
a
about
topic.
what do you think about Pupstar?
Oh, I literally talked about her before, about how she hyped up the whole fucking stream yesterday, came in with a 5-minute PowerPoint, and fucked off. It was a waste of time. She wasted Zay's time. She let her fans down. She fucking let these fans down because they spent fucking an hour yesterday arguing, hyping it up, for people to go over and watch nothing.
Man, that's just sad. Imagine trying to have a conversation with this dude. Bro doesn't know shit outside of the LCU. Just let that sink in for a second. The grown-ass man that got a place on this local show because he was terminated under Discord and invested thousands of dollars in donations and memberships, and all of this just to get yelled at and mocked by a fat liar and alcoholic gnome. Anyway, so after all that bullying, Peter Pettigrew's twin would finally explode and would have an absolute meltdown.
And you're complaining because I don't do any of the other stuff that had nothing to do with why you put me on the show in the first place, right? I know I don't have the same experience as you both, and for you to expect me to in fucking a month is insane. It's actually crazy.
I figured in a month you'd learn to do at least a jumping jack. Look, if you
Well,
can't,
half of the
if you
month.
can't-
No.
if
You shut the fuck up for a second
No,
and let
you
me
shut-
talk. You
you
piece of
shut
shit.
the fuck
No,
up. You know
I'm
Desi's
sick of
going
you.
home
All you
tomorrow.
do is talk. No, you're gonna fucking listen to me, dickhead. Half of the fucking month I spent getting controlled that I was gonna get fired. The other half of the month I got spent trolled saying that I don't do anything. So fucking fire me if you don't want me on the show. I'm over it.
Let's try
You're
to
either
make you a
gonna
better
work with
performer.
me or you're not.
Everything I did was try to make you a better performer. My home life is
No, you're not. You're not. It's
everything I did.
deflection.
The
It's all
fire
fucking
thing was to
deflection.
try to encourage you to do
Focus
better.
on me.
And I
They're
tried
not
to assure
focusing
you that
on you.
everything was fine. I don't need to focus.
You're gonna let me fucking talk for once, dickhead. You're gonna let me talk or not, or I'm not gonna talk to you. It's as simple as that. You're either gonna let me talk
I have to
or
drive
I'm not gonna
4
fucking
hours
talk.
there and 4 hours back.
Okay.
So that's my fucking life.
Listen.
That's my fucking life.
Time out. I know when Boogie's talking nonstop and doesn't let you talk, it's annoying. But muting is, we can't mute. We're not gonna mute.
I can't talk over him. I
Hey,
just straight up
talk
can't
over me.
talk
I'm gonna
over
go. I'm gonna go help Desi pack. How about that? Talk.
No. God damn it! Now he.
My girl is a conch.
It's a jumping jack. Look, if you
Well,
can't,
half of the month. No. You shut the fuck up for a second and let me talk. You piece of shit. No, I'm sick of you. All you do is talk. No, you're gonna fucking listen to me, dickhead. Half of the fucking month I spent getting controlled that I was gonna get fired. The other half of the month I got spent trolled saying that I don't do anything. So fucking fire me if you don't want me on the show. I'm over it.
What do you
was
think?
trying to
You're
make
either
you a
gonna
better
work with me
performer.
or you're not.
Everything I did was try to make you a better performer. My home life is
No, you're not. You're not. It's
everything I did.
deflection.
The
It's all
fire
fucking
thing was to
deflection.
try to encourage you to do
Focus
better.
on me.
And I
They're
tried
not
to assure
focusing
you that
on you.
everything was fine. I don't need to focus.
You're gonna let me fucking talk for once, dickhead. You're gonna let me talk or not, or I'm not gonna talk to you. It's as simple as that. You're either gonna let me talk
I have to
or I'm
drive
not gonna
4
fucking
hours
talk.
there and 4 hours back.
Okay.
So that's my fucking
Okay,
life.
listen.
That's my
What we're-
fucking
okay,
life.
time out. I know when Boogie's talking nonstop and doesn't let you talk, it's annoying. But muting is, we can't mute. We're not gonna mute.
I can't talk over him. I
Hey,
just straight
talk
up can't
over me.
talk
I'm gonna
over
go. I'm gonna go help Desi pack. How about that?
No. God damn it! Now he's leaving. Oh my god. Go ahead.
My response is, I spent literally half of last month of you guys running with stories that I was getting fired, I wasn't entertaining, I wasn't doing anything, and like literally none of the actual help. He's controlled me behind the scenes. He calls me while he's taking a shit. He calls me while he's taking a piss. He calls me to just say random things. He wastes my time. I gave up my weekends with zero fucking complaint. All right, because I'm dedicated to the show. I'm dedicated to the universe. I'm doing the community management stuff. I love the audience, but I fucking hate that. All it takes is one of you people to say one fucking thing and everyone starts turning, right? Even if it's a joke, they just start turning on me and take it as serious. Like, I have only been doing this for like 3 months in total. 4 months maybe. 1 month on this show with you guys, which has been awesome. But bro, expecting me to be on the same level is insane.
Damn, bro, I cannot think of something more horrible than getting a call from Boogie while he's taking a shit. I think the only thing worse than that would be getting a call from EDP while he's taking a shit.
What you want, dude?
By the way, whatever happened to the documentary they were shooting together? That shit would have been epic. Anyway, after all that, Boogie would
What do
come
you
back
want?
and they would start a yelling match with Rastov, and Keemstar was so wasted that he just completely ignored both fatties and started to play the Fat Girl Summer song.
You stranger die.
And you Googled it and it said that you can, so...
Oh, and for the people talking in chat, you want to hear? Can I make it about me, Rastov? Do I have permission?
No, look, you don't have to ask. You just do it. It comes naturally.
because you seem
You
to
just
have a
naturally
pretty big
make it about
criticism.
you.
have a pretty
All
big
the
criticism
time.
about me talking about
They'll
my
be
life
talking
and
about
my
something
show.
on Rewind and you'll jump in and make it about you.
All right, I'll
They'll
call
be
in
talking
on
about
Rewind.
something on Nerds and you'll jump in and make it
the
about
host on
you.
Rewind will give a shit.
You
Me and Desi are
literally
taking a
have
short
like
break.
the ultimate main character syndrome that it
maybe
was
the host
named
on
after you.
Rewind will give a shit. Because clearly you f***ing don't. Maybe I'll
It's
call in on
because
Rewind.
everyone's sick of hearing you talk constantly. You won't shut the f*** up, and then you'll criticize Buck for doing the exact same thing.
There's plenty of people who tune in to watch this show because of me, whether they love me or hate me. They don't have opinions about you.
I don't care.
Living large, like she's the queen of the shore. This summer's hers. She's breaking down the door. It's a fat girl summer.
That has to be hands down one of the most ridiculous AI songs that I have ever heard. And am I the only one that finds it absolutely disturbing to see Keemstar smiling? That shit is going to haunt me for life, dude. Anyway, so we will see if they finally fired Rastov or not. Even though we all know this shit's scripted, he really seemed kind of annoyed by Boogie during that stream. And also something that went kind of unnoticed was that Boogie said like 2 or 3 times that he was going to break up with Desi. So I guess in the next couple of shows, we will see yet another fake-ass breakup drama between Boogie and his child girlfriend. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave it at that for today, so you know what to do. Subscribe, like, and comment, and go drop a sub on my other channel. We have to get it to 1K before I finally end it all. Finally, a big thank you to the fat chicks supporting the channel. It's a fat girl summer. Anyway, I'm the Big Lebrowski. Take care, and I'm out.
Loving every vibe. Fat girl summer. It's a time to shine. She's got
There's gonna be some meat on this bone.
Oh, there's plenty. What are you doing? Eat all that.
Hey Boogie, can you do a somersault?
Pull out muse with one.
I do not think so. I genuinely don't think it's possible, but I'll try. Do not waste that meat, man.
See, that's how you can tell that he's not a fat guy, right?
Think about how funny it would be to see these two behemoths try to
try.
over like toddlers.
I can try. Yeah,
Angie uploaded
suck
with
that
the-
bone dry. Suck that bone. Suck that bone.
Can you do a somersault?
Do it.
Because if you can't, then there's no way we can.
You're drinking another beer.
It's not raspberry, it's blueberry.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. He's gonna kill us.
Wow!
Hey guys, Lebrowski here, coming in again with another video. Yeah gamers, believe it or not, I am still alive. Despite having a horrible heat wave here in Germany that just makes the voices that tell me to finally do it get way louder, I am still here because I know that it's now my duty to completely drain your brains with more LOLcow Live content. And boy oh boy, Daniel Mohammed Kim is just the gift that keeps on giving, because once again the dude fell victim of his dark desires and he drank himself stupid, and we all know that getting drunk and making good decisions do not go really well together. And so the evil gnome went live and made a complete fool out of himself, acting like a complete cringe lord while under the influence, starting by slurring every single word during the intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jarrett the Red just gifted 5. I am f***ed up. And my beautiful baby just brought me a full f***ing steak and another blueberry beer. We're getting lit on a Friday.
Okay, no offense to the gays, but blueberry beer is like the gayest shit ever, dude. And isn't it funny how less than a week ago, this dude was saying that he never drinks beer because he doesn't want to be fat, even though he already is.
Dude, beer's nothing but wheat. That's like eating a loaf of bread. It's like the healthiest alcohol because it's like mostly water. Because like if you're an alcoholic, it's really hard to lose weight. Like if you drink, but if you drink those, you can manage.
And the one time he decides to drink beer, he goes for a fucking blueberry beer instead of real beer. Anyway, after that, Keemstar would proceed to lie through his teeth, as he always does, saying that he was working in real life the whole day, getting his property ready for this 4th of July party he will host, and the Lord of Coom would appear on camera cosplaying as a real working man.
I've been grinding. I've been mowing lawns, weed whacking, cutting off dead limbs off trees. From the time I've woke up to get ready for the 4th of July. John 5281 just become cash cow. All I know is this Friday I'm fucking lit. Are we getting lit tonight? That's all I know. Tonight, a LOLcow Live. You're live with Killer. I tried to get a shower. I tried to get a shower in. I didn't get a shower in. I'm coming at you like a filthy fucking peasant. But we're doing it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Bring wings back. I probably have to hold. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the absolute worst podcast on all. I didn't realize how dirty I was. Worst podcast on all of YouTube. You're watching LOLcow Live. All right.
Okay, ain't nobody with a functional brain going to believe that this dude is looking like that because he was working for real. I mean, look at this.
Son, what are you doing in there? Son? Hello?
So I take a pic of my face.
What?
And she responds back, cute face. Married.
Morning. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. No? I forgot which one you wear. There you go. Much better. Don't think it's your boy up there, Joe. Doing well because having a wonderful day. Don't think it's your boy up there, Joe. Doing well because having a wonderful day. They were doing some nature corn. Yeah, I had a crazy good day, so I just enjoy it. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. I woke up with their show. They're doing well because they're having a wonderful day on this 17 August 2025. We are eating bread with cheese, so this is a W. How you guys doing? This is a weird video to do because cleaning the camera. You know there's a channel called Kid Behind the Camera? I'm gonna do a channel called Kid Cleaning the Camera. Get 1 million views. So it's a weird video that we're gonna classify as a life update. We'll come back to what we did today, and then we'll come back. I gotta say, this is winning. Delightful. Put it in the microwave for 50 seconds. Cracker Barrel average cheese and Super Fago. Super Fago. So this is where it's at. Now, why are we doing this video? There's some other video that I feel like I need to do, but I want to do more videos where I'm not super emotional. There's not a deeper conversation. There's not a I want to do some conversation. You know, for example, do I need to tell you that I found my ex? Ex that I went out for 4 months on TikTok yesterday. We've been talking since then. There's no romance there. There's no hope for romance, but It's a life update, and I spent an hour and a half yesterday venting about my parents, about the fight that we had, and didn't even mention something good that happened. And that something good that happened is when we met, she was very depressed, and today she's still alive. She's still okay. She's doing what she can to live the best life she can, and I applaud that. That's right. You know, I don't come on here enough to talk to you guys. It's weird because as a conversation, it could be as simple as saying hi, hey, how are you? And I don't do it because we're doing TikTok Live often. But if it wasn't for TikTok Live, you know, it would be there would not be a conversation. There would not be something. I was talking about how my parents don't know me. I was talking about how you guys don't know me because I don't talk about myself. And I kind of felt bad about that. Yes, I got a lot to say, but let's talk about the simple thing. I want to talk about the nice weather outside. Let's talk about the nice weather outside. It was raining the whole day, and now it's nice. Let's talk about that, you know? For example, yesterday I was ranting because I was called lazy by people that are knowing what I do with my days and are just not caring enough to see how much I'm doing per day, right? And, you know, today, possibly subconsciously, but I still went in and worked a lot, right? And yes, there's the subconscious of it, right? I got into a argument yesterday because I was called lazy, so today I'm gonna act like I'm not lazy, right? So today what we did, I was supposed to do a KFC mukbang to celebrate 700 followers. Now the reality is the store, this is Sunday, closed at 5. It stopped raining at 4:30. It's an electric bike, I can't take it out. So I didn't want to go a couple minutes before they close and they gave me old chicken. I didn't want to do that, right? So I'm gonna go tomorrow instead. Instead, what we did is we streamed. And I'm gonna show you something. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see, but we've been playing the tower for 10 hours, 30 minutes. So either I was, because I got 3 phones, right? They're 3 playing the tower. Either I was streaming or making videos. So technically, we haven't stopped since this morning. We did a 2 hours videos. We streamed for 7 hours and a couple of minutes, and now we're making videos, right? Now, ultimately speaking, the plan is to do videos until 9:30, then go stream again and go sleep. And it does feel bad because there is this there's this feeling of not being genuine because you're acting as a reaction to the fact that you were called lazy. So you're trying to prove to people that you're not lazy, but nobody called you lazy except for a handful of people. And a handful of people don't deserve you to sacrifice your mental health by working so much, right? So I felt bad about overworking today to prove people wrong. And the goal wasn't to prove people wrong, but if subconsciously this is something that you acknowledge. For example, right, you don't feel confident in yourself and the way you look. And somebody said, hey, I don't like your hair. This is gonna stay in the back of your mind and say, hey, people don't like my hair, I should change it, right? So when I think about physical change, the first thing I'm gonna change is my hair because people mention it. You know what I mean? For example, for women, it's a lot harder, it's a lot more maintenance to keep long hair. But if you have short hair, it's like, oh, you're butch, you're like other women, you know? So you maintain your long hair so it looks more feminine, but it's more maintenance, so it's more hard work for you, you know? That kind of stuff. So physically, emotionally, mentally, people will judge you, and this judgment or this perception of you will change how you perceive yourself. If you're not a psychopath. If you're a psychopath, it goes here and it goes there, you know? So because that, I start thinking about what I did yesterday. So yesterday, we went to see the Fate Lesson, which was 2 celebration. We worked, we streamed, made some content. We ended up having a kind of like a busy day, but I could have done more. On Friday, it's insane because again, one of the person that said I was lazy, my father. We went to see the government because again, I did the demand for financial aid, right? And I was refused. And then when I asked what I was refused, they said, well, you had too much money, first of all. Second of all, it's better if you do it in person. Some of the documents were missing. I said, okay, no problem. I'm not in person. And then I'm in the car being told, like, what are you doing with your days? You're wasting them. But we're playing games, we're eating. I spent 4 hours at my father's house. So there's a point where, am I wasting time? If I'm with you guys, am I wasting time, right? And also perception of priorities. Like, for example, today is a perfect example. It is 6 o'clock, 6:40. We woke up this morning about 8 o'clock, 7:40, 8 o'clock, right? We spent an hour talking to people, answering the comments, right? Then we did videos for, I want to say an hour and a half. Then we streamed for 7 hours, so that's 8 hours. So you do 7:40 plus 8 hours is 5:40. It is 6:40. So there's 1 hour where I did nothing, right? Which you could consider that lazy. Is it lazy? I don't know. But then there's this whole principle of time, right? Are what you're doing enough? And I feel that with the channel as a whole, it's a bit of a mismatch because it's a bit of a mismatch because you're in a position where you're doing 2 things, which is the normal content, is the gaming content, and you have to do both. So you end up chasing 2 bunnies. There's an expression where it says if you're chasing 2 bunnies, you don't catch anyone. One of them is at the left, one of them is at the right. You try to catch both, you lose both. Right? But then at the same time, I started with gaming. After 40 years, would I have been able to be a gaming content creator? I don't think so. I'm being honest. I don't think so. Which is not a bad thing. It's just a simple fact of life. Would I be able to make content? Well, see TikTok. Just put the TikTok shop, the TikTok marketplace, where you literally are offered a sponsorship. Same as what they did with Instagram, same as what they did with YouTube, same as what they did with I said Instagram twice. They offer it. So it's monetization for the content creator, but monetization through companies. So hey, we got a content creator, you would represent your brand nicely. Right? And this is amazing. This is amazing because it's a form of, it was Anna that told me, like, hey, I can get brand deal. And of course, if that's what she wants, it's amazing. However, it's another occasion for TikTok and Peculiar to say, hey, we don't need to pay you. And if you're not happy that we don't pay you on TikTok, well, get yourself a brand deal, right? So it's a temporary solution to a bigger problem, which is there's no creative fund. Now, do I need a creative fund? No. However, it'd be nice. See, in a weird way, the whole discussion of yesterday happens because I'm not making money. So they say, okay, well, you spent 40 years doing something that didn't give you a penny, which is not true. We made some money with Twitch, and we made some money with TikTok. Yeah. So we made $30 with TikTok. So, but if I show them, hey, I got money, you know, and it's insane. Like the whole rant yesterday was a bit of a shame. See, I like coming in talking to you guys because it's I don't know, it's therapeutic, right? And it's a discourse where if somebody was facing something, you know, I would have helped them. I don't know, society-wise, you know. Yesterday I was busy. Friday I was busy. So I shouldn't feel guilty that people call me lazy. However, it is a criticism. And I think that you're not faced with adversity a lot in your life. So because you're not faced with adversity a lot in your life, when you're faced with it, it seems like it's more important. If you don't argue with a person in a week, and then you argue, fuck. If your relationship leaves the honeymoon and you're fighting X, and you're like, why are we fighting? You know, it's complex. It's complex, and because of that, I'm asking myself, does this feel genuine? And I'm using the fact that we work a lot before as an excuse to why we're working today. But if I was a hard worker, I wouldn't need an excuse. You know, I find it hard to just let it go. I just find it hard to let bygones be bygones. I find it hard to get criticism, to listen to them, and just let it go, right? And even though, my apologies, cheese. Even though you don't agree with the criticism and it's not something that should bother you, it does, because you're a human being, right? It's a shame. It's a shame because today is supposed to be like a good day, you know? Tomorrow we're going to be celebrating 700. Tuesday we're starting the weight loss. We had a cool concept. My things are going well. And I just feel like I could enjoy. I just feel like I should enjoy, you know? And it sucks because there's also the fact that these conversations that we had last month, when I was asking myself, what was the point? Are we going in circle? Are we having the growth that we're supposed to grow? You know? And I think that's why I was pissed off yesterday. I'm not asking people to watch the video. Of course not. But I'm having people I care about wonder, hey, what is going on with this one? It was a question I asked myself a month ago. And we're kind of going through a healing process of, it doesn't matter where this leads. It doesn't matter where this goes. I was listening to Julia Wolf yesterday. Because I was working a lot. I was doing a lot of editing yesterday. And Julia Wolf, super popular. She had this song in my room. And the craziest thing is, she was really into Twilight. And in my room there's a lyrics that says, am I 30 or 13? Now there's this movie with I don't remember her name, Jennifer Garner, yeah, where she's ending up being 30 when she's 13. I goes, oh, is this a reference? So I check her age, and she's 30. You know, it's amazing. We're very few that start later in life. You know. And then there's shortcuts. Like if I was to put tags on my videos, if I was to put, I don't know, if I was to ask people to follow, subscribe, comments, some people would do it, you know. Which I technically am doing. So the mentality, if everybody comments, everybody likes videos, they're gonna go see a videos, and because you have the habits of commenting, you comment even though the person doesn't ask you to comment. So yeah. So it's a very odd day because as much as we enjoyed it, as much as I'm proud of what I achieved today. Plus, we woke up at 7, which means we'll go to bed at 11. Which means that we still have 4 hours. I'll be making videos for 2 hours and a half. I'm gonna be doing a TikTok live for 40 minutes. The goal is to end at 9:30. By the way, we're doing another project, which is the Prison Break. We're in season 2 right away, and I got 18 days to do it. So we're killing it. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Got a huge headache from hearing myself talk. But we stream for 10 hours, so hearing myself talk is the least of my problem. And I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Tumbling, buying. Quelques-mois after having a wonderful day. Today we're trying to do a review of food in under 3 minutes. The way we do it is we didn't take a thumbnail. Today we are tasting Cracker Barrel Havarti cheese. So my mom knows that I love cheese, so she often gets me cheese. And she was getting me a lot of Sapporo cheese, which is amazing. And I think that she wanted to make the extra effort, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you, Mom, for giving me some other brand that we can taste. So Cracker Barrel, I don't have a story with Cracker Barrel. I know it's a Canadian product, so I'm actually super excited. Because I've heard of cheese, so cheese that I like, which I'm also super excited. What I like here is the texture. We made a couple of videos before we tasted it, so it is room temperature, which is actually not that bad. Actually pretty freaking nice. So without further ado, Cracker Barrel. I've already cheese. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Way better than the Sapporo. A lot tastier. A lot tastier. The quality is probably probably more expensive, but there's really a difference. It is way creamier. It is way tastier. Now the taste is a bit complex because it could only be salt, and then it tastes like something completely different. However, you get the taste of cheese, you get the familiar taste of Avori, and it's just super well made. This is almost a perfect cheese, and yeah, you can tell that it's a lot of a better quality. There's some specification. So we got 37% of mg, we got 38% of moisture. So this is super cool. Again, Canadian product. So yeah, so I actually really recommend tasting the Cracker Barrel. I think Sapporo is more accessible. For example, you get at Costco, and there is a fact that you get 22 slices. You get 11 slices with this. With Sapporo, you get 20, 25 slices. So I'm not even go with the quantity, but this is bomb. This is really good. This is absolute perfection. Dumpling is you playing. Welcome to the Commentary Show. I'm just doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. I just finished tasting some cheese. It was very salty, so we're doing a second taste test. Again, trying to respect the shipments for a short. That's why we don't do a thumbnail. We are tasting Faygo Super Pop. Now, this is possibly, so not a lot of store in my neighborhood sell Faygo. There's only one store, and this is the last one we didn't taste. So I'm actually super excited, but actually super nostalgic, because Faygo was one of the first things I tasted as a content creator, where I was trying to taste new products, and I never had Faygo. So again, we have the design, which is okay. There's nothing phenomenal. Nothing that is crazy original. However, it does the job of being a product you can enjoy. You see the gas here. Didn't open it too much, that way it doesn't do a mess. And I'm gonna be waiting for the bubbles. I got to this, so let's go. I want your things in my room. Na zdrowie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like a Faygo on crack. It's a lot more flavorful. The thing that I don't like about this is Super Pop doesn't give you a hope to know what kind of flavor it is. So you're just tasting, but it is normal Faygo. So if you were to taste original Faygo, this is very similar. However, like I said, it's a lot tastier. There's a lot more flavor there. It is refreshing. It is cold, it's warm outside. Very sweet. Very gasified. And the flavor is actually really nice. I don't know what the flavor is, but it's actually really nice. Of course, you got the Faygo, which tastes a lot like cream soda, but the added flavor, possibly blueberry, but it's a very unique thing. And maybe this is okay. Maybe this is what I need. Maybe you shouldn't worry or have preconceived notion of a taste and just enjoy some new stuff. They did a product that's kind of cool. The product tastes delicious. They just enjoy it for what it is. I think that Faygo's Super Pop tastes super nice, and I definitely recommend it. Don't blink, it's your buying. Welcome to the show. Continuing up with having a wonderful day on this glorious, and I do mean glorious, 17th August 2025. Today we're doing a Tower Talk. We haven't done a Tower Talk in a while, which is not true. We did a Tower Talk for the Tower update, which was last Thursday. Again, we have the phone. We now have the treat playthrough, so this is phenomenal. It is a very sad day for the Tower. It's a great day. It's a sad day. So first of all, before we start, talk about the version 27. Version 27, I didn't really test it yet. Some people in my guild have seen the fleets. Some people in my guild have seen the ad. In my opinion, to me, there's not a lot of things going on. So that's kind of, it's okay. I love the new changes. And the new changes for, like, for example, the Death Wave. So you see how much damage you've done. You see how much you've inflicted, which is actually super nice. You see the Black Hole. People are a lot more excited about the Black Hole. A lot more. It's all about boosting the 9 ultimate weapon. As a player, I wanted to have more than 9 weapon. But at the same time, if you're doing a 9 weapon and you do it really well, and you work them. I remember version 25, they reworked the Poison Swamp, the way it looked. And then they reverted back to what it was. And I was like, crap, but at least I have the content. I have footage of what the Poison Swamp was. So this is actually pretty cool. Now, in my opinion, the nicest change ever is the Elite Cell. The fact that you can auto-queue it up. So, for example, you doing 15 per 1 hour, you can do 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. And right, for example, today, we've been playing the Tower for 10 hours, 43 minutes. So we made a shit ton of, cell, but we don't spend it. So what I do usually is, I forget about it, and then I'm like, okay, well, let's do the cells. And we're doing the cells, and we're doing a big amount. So we're gonna do more of a smaller amount, but on a bigger period of time. It's really gonna help, right? Which is a system that, in my opinion, should have been from the get-go. Now, the sad news: we are stopping the usual thing that we're doing, which is, again, it's for Sword and Shield. For Crown, it's okay because Crown is very relevant of its own. Crown is its own entity versus Sword and Shield. They're kind of competing, right? Crown, guessing that we did lately was we really upgrade our health. So we'll see how this is going. We'll see how this helps, because I've been stuck in Champion for a long ass time, and we're still working on the labs. However, the labs are going super fast. We're almost done with the health upgrades. So that's gonna be cool. And the reason why we spent so much in enhancement today, because I've been hearing that one of the enhancement is orb speed. Orb size. I would love giant size orbs for my small child ego. The bad news is simple. You guys know we're on our way to finding a job. We're actually actively looking. This is the good period to actively look for a job. We're on our way to look for formation. So this is super, super, super important. Finding a formation, because again, I want to work. Because right now we're playing more. So this is actually a perfect example. Today we played for 10 hours and my day is not finished. My day is not started, but it's not finished. We're gonna be playing a lot, so we played for 7 hours Elden Ring. Now for this one, it doesn't really matter, because again, this one is kind of the king. Before I go. Nice. I just saw that. I wasn't sure if I was recording. This is kind of king because we're at tier 11, and we've been at tier 11 for a while, but we're just farming there, so it's kind of cool. My apologies. And the goal is Sword and Shield. In a perfect world, Sword and Shield, I'm focusing more on them. I know it's boring because you have expectations for the Crown also, but in Sword and Shield, I want to get them to the same level as Crown. That way we have 3 equal playthrough that are completely different. My apologies. So yeah, so that's, to me, that's important. That being said, why am I so sad about this? Because the Sword and Shield, I'm gonna have to change it every single 40 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot to do. But when we're streaming, we're focusing. For example, today we're doing the late game DLC of Elden Ring, so super hard, at the same time sort of fun. Don't pay attention to a lot of the tower. Now, what we're gonna do on the 3 playthrough is I'm gonna be doing auto pick perk and perk ranking. So what have we decided to get? Now, the reason I should have done this a while ago, it's not expensive, it's not hard to do. It's actually something that's really important because it adds the idol aspect of the game. The reason as to why we didn't do it is actually quite simple. I didn't have a reason. Okay. The game is idle, right? But I'm still clicking on the diamond and things like that, right? So my main focus was the diamond. My main focus was to get them, to get the cards first, to get the labs, right, and then to get the module. The diamonds right now are not as important as they used to be, because again, we're done with the labs, we're done with the card slots. So I didn't allow myself to have the auto pick perks because it's very idle. I want to have a reason to look at the stream and say, hey, this is not going well, what's going on? Okay, let me pick that perk. Let me pick those diamonds. Let me see if I can buy something. Let me put money, not real money, but in-game money or cash and coins that I need to put, right? So to me, it was important to not allow myself to have this much of an idle game. So forcing myself to play the game, right? So we can actively be there. See, the tower is kind of cheat code in my life. It is 3 playthrough. You have 10 seconds since I started talking. It's 30 seconds of playthrough, right? And it's very simple. It's an interesting game. But at the same time, I force myself to play a little bit more, because otherwise it's just too much of a cheat code that I feel like I'm just on my channel. On my channel, I have a video. It's 10 hours of snow, which is not really snow, but you know when you had an old TV and there was no connection, and you had the. I had that. The tower for me is that. Right now, what I could do is I could just do cinematic views. With cinematic view, I could just show you. So the idol is coming in as a bit of a price. We're less going to be involved. However, it's a big part of it. It's a really huge part of the playthrough. It's a really huge part of all 3 playthrough. And the fun thing is, this is something that for the first time in months, I'm able to say, listen, I'm doing something for the 3 playthrough. So this is actually really, really nice. That being said, it's gonna be something else. It's gonna be something else, you know? Of course I'm worried. But the worry is a good word, because there's someone I don't want to play the tower. For example, I'm gonna be honest. Am I a fan of version 27? No. The Elite Cell are nice. They could have been a patch, you know? So in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, I don't know. I'm gonna want to give up on a tower. And I'll need the idol, right? So this is how I'm gonna be doing it. As simple as that. And the question is it something that is achievable? Is it something that makes sense? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know what makes sense at all. And I don't think I've ever knew what made sense. Somehow we make it true. Somehow we force ourselves to appear in a way where it feels natural. I had a fight with my parents yesterday where they were saying how lazy I was. And I'm like, I'm not lazy. If only you knew how much I was working, right? But when I'm tired, it doesn't feel natural to be tired that often. So maybe I should be lazier. When you call me lazy, I'll be lazy. You know? But at the same time, the time I don't want to be lazy. It's a game that I love. I never played that game, a mobile game, that much. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. And so right now, the plan is to do all the big perks. Because we didn't work on perks a lot, because they're expensive. I didn't work on perk bonuses. But now we're doing 11. Now the plan is, when I'm going to get a formation, leave the tower there. Leave the tower when I'm at night. And do 8 hours, 9 hours. Which is the tower all out sleep. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. VT. Lost in time, trying to save the world. My first.
Good morning, pineapple.
Look, Mom.
Pretty good vinyl. Hard speedway. We got green. Yep. We got blue.
I need to wake up, bro.
Piece of shit. Alien! That is where you've always been wrong about me, Lex. I'm as human as anyone. I get... Scared?
I need to wake.
camaraderie. Said you're not in my time zone, what you want?
I think it was a very successful night. We went out there, the crowd was into it the entire time, so I'm grateful. Here's a mobile game that...
All I wanted, all I wanted.
I'm gonna delete Silver and Blood. Okay. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to our show. You guys doing well with that, having a wonderful day on this glorious, and I do mean glorious, 17th August 2005. Today, we're doing a video that I completely forgot to do. Yes, I forget to do stuff. I honestly am very flawed and I forget to do stuff. Today we're doing a mobile game review. It's a game that I actually was really excited for, but we're not gonna play. So the game in itself is called Tokyo Ghoul Break the Chain, and I gotta say, it's not Break the Chain, I'm sorry, it's Fractured Mask. We played Break the Chain a lot. Now, I gotta say I was excited for that. You saw me doing a video as to why we're playing this. The main reason is I love Tokyo Ghoul a lot. Break the Chain was an amazing game, but it was also a letdown because it was a game that was really fun to play, but quality of life wise, it wasn't the best. Again, we still have a lot of playtime with it, which is the story mode, which I'm extremely excited for. Fractured Mask, which is the main topic of this video. Why did we stop playing it? It's actually a really simple, my apologies, disgusting. It's actually a really simple reason. The simple reason is as followed. There's no story. You come in and right away there's skip story, they skip story, they skip story. So you're playing for 5 minutes and then you're at the gourmet wanting to eat Kimi. Well, no, the gourmet wanted to eat Kaneki as Kaneki ate Kimi. So like, okay, well, this is kind of going fast. So I'm gonna start with the negative, which I already started with. Then we'll get to the positive, which there's a lot of positive. It's just a confused mess. The game is more confusing than the video itself that I'm making right now, which is very, very, very confusing. It's a great game though. It's boring because basically you have shards of characters and you have characters and you're finding hordes and hordes and hordes and hordes of character, which is very, very gacha-like. Very, when I say gacha-like, is there's a ton of gacha-like out there that are doing the exact same thing. So because they're doing the exact same thing, it does feel a little bit like the genre or the genre of gacha is overexploited, and because it's overexploited, there's a lot of trope. Fractured Mask biggest flaw is that I can tell you 1,000 games that I've played, well, not 1,000, but 100 games that I played, that are exactly the same. Now, the fact that this character that we love is meaningful, which is a sad thing because the game itself is beautiful. They have Kaneki as a loading screen, which is gorgeous. The graphic is amazing. There's equipment. The game in itself is actually really, 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 really well made, and it is a very good quality gacha. I'll say that. Like, again, the art style is phenomenal. The combats are fun. The characters are absolutely cool to explore. For example, you got the gourmet who has a bigger shield. He's very defensive. You got DPS, which is Kaneki. DPS, which is Tuka. They have costume, which is really nice. But the costume in himself, why is it so nice? Because you'll have Tuka and Deku. You'll have Tuka in the streets, and they have a different style. Tuka and Deku is a bit more physical in his Kagune. Tuka in normal clothes, she's a lot more Kagune and less physical. The reason why I'm not gonna be playing it, see, I'm contradicting myself. I told you that this is a phenomenal game. I told you that it's really fun and you should definitely try it out. And I'm also telling you that I'm not gonna play it. So the reason why we're not gonna play it is super simple. The reason why we're not gonna play it is because the story of Tokyo Ghoul is so rich, it's so fun. And yes, I do know the story. If it was a show that I didn't know the story, I didn't care. If it was a show that the story wasn't good, I don't care. For example, Windbreaker that was just cancelled because the mangaka admitted to copying other manga. I wouldn't care, but I love Tokyo Ghoul so much. And what's his name? I used to know this. Ishida. Tsu Ishida is an amazing storyteller. So I want to do honors and I want to listen to what he has to say. I want to see the story. I want to revisit Tokyo Ghoul for the story. So sadly, this is not enough. It's a great game of a universe. It feels like a spin-off where there's no story, it's just a world. You know? And that's pretty much it. So, sorry fan of Tokyo Ghoul, we're not going to be playing the game. Love ya, take it easy. Peace.